prone to if I yell at you enough, you'll do something free
The
for me.
squeakiest wheel gets the
True.
grease.
Which, to be fair, that is
No, can't hear you, Alex.
Fox's company policy
Can't hear you
is
at all.
as long as you don't cancel your subscription and we don't have to spend too much money, we'll send you free stuff. We don't care. We're not here for you. We're here for your dogs. So as long as you keep on, because it's a subscription, so it's not like I pay you every month. It's like we're locked into a contract. So it's like actually really hard to not pay that money because like you legally signed like I'm going to pay you. You're right. Eventually you can just break the contract, but
Yeah, you were shitting all over it. I was about to say.
Seriously, fucking.
I wasn't
Tell 'em
shitting on
what's
it.
up,
I'm
dude.
actually really proud of them because there are people who are like they'll sign on, be like, cool, I get like a free bunch of stuff for this first month, and now I'm fucking out. But the company's like, no, you signed a 12-month contract, so you're gonna keep on giving us $34 every month, and we're gonna send you great toys and snacks for your dog because we fucking love your dog, even if you don't.
A 1-month trial of BarkBox and Banjo. I mean, this was months ago, and it was like the winter package that came with the snowman that came in 2 parts. Fucking, she still plays with that toy. Everything else is destroyed, but like that thing, it's her favorite toy. So it's pretty cool. I appreciate the BarkBox. It just wasn't in our budget at the time, but now
Yeah, totally understand. Alec, M, how are you guys?
How is
Good,
Ross?
Yeah, how's Roscoe doing?
He's good.
He is covered in pee, so that's fun.
They had him
Is
in
it his
in a
pee
kennel.
or is it not
It is his.
pee?
It is his pee.
It's his pee.
He was in a kennel
From being
getting
in the
fluids
kennel.
for 24 hours straight. So
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that'll happen.
blessed be.
Gotta
Yeah.
flush
awesome.
that system.
And his teeth are kind of black from the charcoal, so you know.
Oh, that to make him vomit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You guys talking about Isaac?
Hey.
He's covered in his own pee, and his teeth are kind of black from the charcoal.
That's why. I'm assuming that's why he's been out for the past couple of weeks.
I assume it's
you nailed
warranty
it,
claim.
man.
Yeah.
That's the exact reason. He's been just
The ironic thing
constantly
is,
eating
it's nothing
charcoal
abnormal
and
for
peeing on
Isaac.
himself. Yeah, normally
Isaac
he
and
handles it a
urine.
little better, but
Does Isaac ever come back to the campaign? Yes or no?
I think he will.
Yes, I'm hopeful.
I'm realistic, so I'm going with no.
I'm
real-
I'm just creating drama.
The real crossroads is going to be if he doesn't get back in the next 2 weeks, then he probably won't. But if he shows up next week, he'll be back in.
So
where's
speaking
his
of the
laptop
next-
getting repaired?
Hot in here.
No clue.
Go cut some
Wait,
cords.
so Alex, speaking of the next 2 weeks, we will be gone September 1st. We'll be up north.
Okay.
There's actually like, so we need to see what the situation is like, but there's a decent chance we could still play.
And just like
Okay.
use the same laptop and just be cuddly.
Yeah, it honestly just wouldn't be hard at all. I just wouldn't be able to record, obviously, but actually, if we can play, I can probably still record because I can just remote into my computer and record from there. But, so
Depends on
that's
the
to be
internet
determined.
connection.
It sounds like there's an internet connection up there now for T-Mobile, so we'll just have to see.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll put a pin in to be determined for the first as a
Yeah,
50-50
I'll test it the first night
right
we
now.
get there. So
Because I know
And
were they
also,
like
if you guys get up there and you're like, we just want to have time to ourselves, then
Yeah, seriously. Like, if you guys are on a trip, like, don't feel obligated.
yeah,
Feel obligated.
no, actually, you know what? Feel obligated.
it's kind of fun.
I don't know.
So
Glad you guys are prioritizing and thinking of what's important on your
Digging
vacation.
that toy in the background, Alec. What is that? Hold on. What's an
oh, it's
awesome
Soph's like
tower?
car toy thing.
it's like
Yeah,
a car
it's-
tower.
So,
Yeah.
car
Yeah, does
tower.
it
It's actually
surround
Alex.
it kind
Pretty
of-
fucking cool. Not gonna lie.
You put the cars up top. They go down the track. They go shooting out the bottom. you do
Everyone
it
has a good
again.
time.
There's like
Mhm.
a couple different like tracks too, depending on like which way you want the cars to go. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I need
Nice.
one.
Very cool.
Dope.
hmm
it is.
Speaking of having multiple tracks and choosing where you want your car to go, I see that you all are here. in the campaign, so you guys get to choose. Oh, you're almost all here in the campaign.
Get off the bed.
Pierce,
Roll 20 up. It's
your microphone's
Your
up.
your mic's up. I can tell you that. Of the things that
code
are
of
up,
conduct.
I can tell you your mic's up, my penis is up, but your roll 20 not up.
Whoa, gross.
Mhm.
A lot of people at work do the like.
I'm
Isaac
What's
okay
up,
with
man?
Briggs up.
Tits up.
They changed all this because they updated it, I assume.
Changed what?
Did
Change
they
what?
update it?
I don't know.
No.
I had a new code
Yeah.
of conduct that I had to accept. Couldn't do
Oh.
anything.
Oh.
Nope, nobody else got that.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody else
accepted
got
it.
that.
Just
Weird.
Finally, too
Somebody
many
code.
dick pics.
I actually
Mhm.
did not get that in all seriousness. If anybody else did.
I did not either.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
not
either.
joking either.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're just like new code of conduct, no stinky pierces.
Mhm. Cool. And Pierce's Sky Baby Blue. I love it.
The stinkiest.
I
of
changed it for
colors.
you, pricks.
Yeah, it is much nicer that way.
Aw.
Brendan needs to change his color though, because black is useless.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, whoa!
I can't say that in 2020, dude.
Might as well get it out now, early.
I hope we didn't press record yet.
Yeah,
because
I'm
I'm
just
Jeez.
calling it like I
on the
sees
internet.
it. All right.
Have you got them all out of your system by
Listen,
now? Can we
listen.
move on?
I
gotta
just don't
save the
support the
role-playing for the
looting. Okay, I
character.
just don't support the looting.
Oh God.
First Amendment.
Right? Can't take away his God-given rights over here.
Somebody did
Um,
tell me
but
the other
God
night
gave
that
them
it's
to me,
their-
but not to you.
It's their constitutional
did-
right to not wear a mask, and I was like, pretty sure that's not in the Constitution. Last time I checked.
Yeah.
Don't think
I'm
they've
sure the
updated it.
founding fathers saw this ahead of time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
you have the
Global
right to life,
pandemics,
liberty, and the pursuit
you
of
know.
happiness.
It's actually in
unless we're doing
1776 and all the
someone else's
globalization they
right.
had back then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you tell them
And
to
math.
leave them?
No, we told her if she wanted to be seen, she had to wear the mask, and then she had a cow about it 'cause her neurosurgeon wouldn't see her because she didn't want to wear a mask. And we're like, I don't know what to tell you. You have to wear a mask. Here. She's
I'm
like, well,
shocked
claustrophobic.
that she was there to see a neurosurgeon.
And she was like, well, I'm claustrophobic. And I was like, I don't care, actually.
Mhm.
You still have to
Here's
wear one.
Here's a good opportunity to overcome your claustrophobia.
Right. And one of the nurses was like, well, we could get her a face shield. And I was like, I'm not giving her one of our fucking face shields. She can wear a fucking mask.
Mhm.
It's not my problem.
There's that
Wear a
patient
mask.
care attitude right there.
I
that
love that
bedside
bedside
that we
manner.
all come to love about you, Emily.
I had a patient tell me the other day, I put the care in healthcare. I'm not kidding. She legitimately said it to me.
And she
Mm,
wasn't
but
a
y'all are
grandma.
in healthcare.
She wasn't a
definitely
grandma.
has
She was
live,
like,
laugh, love on the wall.
she was 32. I'm just saying.
And Emily would also have that if I didn't say she wouldn't be allowed to. I fucking hate those things so much.
Maybe.
Is that a sandwich? Or is that
Yeah,
a
what do you
pasty?
eat? Is that a
Crustable? Uncrustable?
Yeah,
Oh,
uncrustable.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Strawberry.
Soph,
boy that
Soph
has
doesn't like
strawberry
them,
every day.
so
They're
What?
great.
Come on, girl.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Apparently, she doesn't like raisin yogurt either. Gave that away.
she
Does
likes
not.
it. She just also likes to share it.
She's so sweet and considerate.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I think he like ate 4, and they were like, he ate 12, and I was like, great.
Cool.
And when
At
Emily
least
was on the
it's
phone with
not
them, they were
22.
like, you know, raisins are one of the things they don't have like a toxicity scale for because it's just like if they eat them,
It's bad.
just get it out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no, it's not like gum. Like certain gums are super deadly too, but they at least have a scale where they're like, well, if he ate this much and he's this many pounds, don't worry about it. Raisins,
Mhm.
they're like, was it 1? Death.
Death.
Yeah.
That's one too many.
He
Yeah.
was
The
also
gum
eating
is
gum,
it's
though.
yeah. The gum is the sugar or the sugar
Xanthol.
flavoring.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll
Mhm.
fuck them up big time.
Yep.
Yep, he ate that
Xanthol,
too.
Xanthol causes their red blood cells to explode.
Oh, that's
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kayla sees that shit all the time.
So, last time on the Wheelie Boys and
Dragon Ball
Dragons,
Z.
the intrepid band of heroes in the making overcame some pretty tough odds against a rear guard encampment that was left to warn the main camp of anyone encroaching upon them. We all learned that some beefy boys can take many, 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 many hits. We also learned a couple things about Leah and various spells that she can do. Our monk has disappeared, and while there might have been a rustling in the bushes this week, he still somehow is missing, potentially lost into the cracks of time and space.
Phase shifted.
After having slayed their foes and looted their corpses, our band has sat down for a late afternoon repast and a long, well-earned rest to heal their wounds and eat some food. It is now roughly 10 o'clock in the evening. Sun has set over whatever side of the world the sun sets on in this world. I think it's the west. The last tendrils of twilight are disappearing from the sky, the clouds going from the pinks to the mauves to the purples to being able to firmly see the 3/4 moon and the stars above. Slow black clouds roll high in the distance, and the birds hunker down for the night. And so we begin.
What's the name of the bird in the area? And its beautiful, beautiful song.
The night dove.
The night dove. That's right.
Mhm.
It's so pleasant. There they are again.
Archimedes is awake now.
Having kept watch throughout the 8-hour rest, no one or nothing suspicious appeared to try to slit your throats. So you all are doing fine.
Sibo's
Yay.
Well,
Side note,
Sun,
Thump, was that all off the dome? Were you just painting that mind picture with your imagination?
with his
Taking it
mind.
from the head.
Big ups, man. That was a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
I'm here for the
description.
description of the sky.
I started reading book 11 of Wheel of Time again, and Robert Jordan is very wordy in his depictions of stuff, so it's kind of seeped in a little bit.
I need to read
Absolutely.
book 1.
Maybe just don't get into that series.
It's really good. I highly
Yeah, the
recommend
first
it.
4 books you're like,
I
this
need
is
to-
great,
yeah.
and then you're committed, and then you hate your life. So anyway.
Oh yeah, I've been
disagree.
meaning to finish up that series. I need to read book 1 through 15.
Yeah, 1 through 15,
at least
including the
you
last
don't have
4
the
books or
Horus
whatever that aren't
Heresy
even written by
behind
him.
me, which is the Horus Heresy, which is I think we're on book 59. So
Yeah, and the problem with that series is
Books
that you're like,
59.
this one's great, can't wait for the next one. Oh, hope it's a different author. This author sucks.
yeah, but to be honest, that's actually few and far between. But when it does happen, you're like, holy shit, this one is bad.
Yeah, book 2 or 3 was
awful.
really bad.
Yeah, and then like book 5 or no, like book 8, there's like these are there's like continuity errors that are so bad that are like you're like you just throw this book out of it.
You want to say hi?
But
The,
overall,
the rest of the camp
Horus Heresy was
awakens
great.
to the sounds of the paladin and the gnome having a rapt conversation about different authors that they've read.
Well, yeah.
Dick
It
Nick
is
Horn.
abruptly ended.
You guys read books?
Ray
too?
Bear
Yeah.
Judan.
You guys,
is really
you have so much in common. Please discuss.
My
Ray
favorite
Bear
thing about
Judan,
my-
and he's got some good books. Too bad he died before he
my,
finished the series.
my boy Horace, he loses his adventurer shorts. Goes off on a
So,
real bad path.
would you look at that though? It's nighttime now, and I think
out my
when we were
bedroll.
talking last, which really is crazy how time flies, feels like it's been a week. We were talking about maybe heading over to the camp under the cover of darkness to maybe
To see what's up.
do some stuff. What do you guys
Yeah.
think about that?
I feel like my reluctance has gotten me nowhere, so perhaps this time I will.
I feel
encourage
like
this
your
inside me.
coin purse has gotten heavy over this.
Mhm.
These nutcases surrounding us, these corpses that we did not do anything about except for we did pile them up.
I think we
I
burnt
don't
them.
Yeah.
we let them
Uh,
alight.
These nutcases bear no fruit and had this paltry 75 silver, which I'll gladly take from the rest of you in order to lighten the load of my complaining on the way to this other camp.
Pretty good at tuning you out. I'm gonna keep mine.
Yep.
Good try, though.
Personally, I feel like I didn't get any of that. I feel like none of those words were in the correct order and didn't mean what he thinks he did. So I'm having a hard time deciphering his plan, actually.
I
You know,
almost want to cast
sometimes he,
comprehend language.
Sometimes he starts talking, and I see his mouth moving and his tongue working, but it just doesn't. I don't hear it.
Listen, you guys can pretend like I don't exist right now, but as soon as we get to that camp and you want me to sneak up there and look at everything, you come talk to me again.
Yes, could you pretend to not exist when you're trying to sneak up on things? That might actually improve
That would,
you.
yeah, that would probably be better than getting blown up like you did last time.
I survived just fine.
Uh.
I zigged and zagged. I
think you were a little
serpentined, I believe
crispy.
it's called.
Yeah, didn't
I
you
think
get
you got a little
illuminated?
crispy.
I
Well-
was not eliminated. And now I have full health.
Illuminated.
Oh,
by-
illuminated. Yes,
Not eliminated.
it was a near miss. Near misses are a skill as well.
Well, as much as we're glad that you are still here with us saying all the words that you say, let's maybe set out.
Let us
Lead the
shout.
way. Lead the way, sir.
I just kind of clasp a hand over Akamenos' shoulder and start just kind of walking,
With him.
kind of
And
pulling
I
him
know,
along.
I definitely fall to the back and I kick rocks and mutter to myself.
I'm walking with Bashir, and I'm like, actually, all of the words that you say when you say, I like that. Do you have that copyrighted? That actually is a very good line. I'll put that.
You know what, pal?
I'm just walking
We've
away
become
with you.
such fast friends. You can have that one.
I appreciate that, friend.
Just keep playing me those dank tunes.
Do you guys know where you're going?
I was about to say, what
we-
direction do we want to go?
There were
Oh, yeah,
tracks.
now.
There were tracks. So
Right.
looking at these tracks that we see, that I think we did a check to examine which way they were going last time, right?
I do
So
recall.
did
that way.
8 hours ago in the day. That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going that way.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna need another nature check from you guys. 'cause
Ah,
it is
again.
longer than time.
No. Ah.
Most of us
That's
have been
probably
cheers,
no
like,
no man.
way
You
far?
seem like
No.
somebody who knows about
21.
nature.
Akamenos
21. seems to know about nature.
Yeah, I'm like in the back. Oh,
reason-
yeah, no, me, yes. Yeah.
Akamenos is in the back. 21. I don't know what it means. But
I look at
So
the track.
Akamenos, while you are looking for the proper rocks to kick in your non-sullen sulk in the back, you stumble across the path that the one cultist took to leave the murder ridge that you were just on. And you're able to follow these tracks pretty well. This person was moving quickly and not trying to be stealthy about it. The path leads west a little bit, just to get away from the site of the ridgeline, and then cuts south pretty quickly, and then begins moving into a south-southeast direction, leading towards. In the distance, you can kind of see that the gradient of the hill starts going up. The hills themselves level out, and it becomes one larger incline that you're going to be coming up to, which is where the tracks lead.
Okay, so hark! Avast!
You guys can.
Here we
you
go.
can just,
Here we go.
You can just have done that.
What?
That's
I
fine.
say, we do a little squiggly, and then we go up that there hill incline
Cool.
mountain.
It
seems
takes
confident.
about 45 minutes of heading up this slight incline until. Can I? What's everyone's passive perception?
13.
15.
13,
14.
11.
14. A little bit before everyone else, but still pretty quickly. As you continue following this path, you can see that it comes to like a bowl type of how to describe this. The incline, the whole hill itself, which is moving up a little bit, comes to this big wall of rock that goes up about 100 feet from it, and then inside the next to this wall, there's like an opening, and then another wall which kind of goes around as well. It looks like this map right here, which Leah had picked up from the book.
See,
Like
books are
the side
useful.
view of this map, because I don't know how to
Oh,
describe
of the map.
the
that you-
side
Can we
view of a
tell where we are
caldera.
on it? Can we tell
It's
where
so
we are on it?
Yeah, you can tell that you are northwest of the map right now.
Okay.
It's like where it says
So,
Raider Camp.
yeah, the one that says Raider Camp. You're probably 1,000 feet, maybe quarter of a mile northwest of this area, and you can see the reason that you can really see the walls really well illuminated is the fact that there are fires burning deeper in that caldera, which are offering at that distance dim illumination to see the difference between the external part of the caldera and the internal part. But there's no fires along the ridgeline. You can, however, see a tower, like next to the wall, with some fire on it.
Where
like
would the tower
torches.
be located on this map?
That would be the square right underneath the M of camp.
Okay. Looks like there's a guard tower over here. We're in enemy territory now, boys. We need to keep our eyes open. And how do we proceed?
Don't even need to ask. Just let me see the map. I'll get up there.
All right.
I look at the
Book
map.
lady, give him the map.
Yeah.
All right.
sort of
Don't
Leo-
rip it.
Lean over Leah and be like, "Where do you want me to go? Just point to the spot. I don't care."
Inward? Like, where?
The tower.
No?
You should probably check out the tower. We should probably see
All
what's
right.
going
Yeah.
on. They must be the guards. We need to see if we can get past them or
Yeah, that
If
way
we
can
need to,
scope
you know,
out and
kill them.
maybe
'cause
not
they're
go
evil.
in.
Yeah,
Kill
yeah.
them, kill them,
Because
All right.
kill,
we're getting
kill-
that way.
kill the
Starting to
evil.
kill things.
Yeah.
Perhaps we also should think about the numbers that and how they're labeled on the map. I'm thinking of a particular person we're supposed to find that may be a prisoner here, perhaps.
That's true.
Do we
That's a
kill 'em
good
too?
point. Let me scroll back up through Discord.
Scroll.
or let
Do
me,
you have
uh,
scroll?
look
I
through
don't know what
the,
you're saying.
Allow me to search
sorry,
the archives
sorry.
on that.
My God was channeling
Speaking
through
some-
me. He was
That's
giving me the
powerful stuff.
information. Yeah.
Whatever your
he's,
god's on, I want some of that.
Yeah, don't we all? Oh yeah, looks like the nerds are at 1, so 1's right there. It looks like if we can get by this tower, we might be able to free the prisoners, and then maybe we can just free all the prisoners, and we can start a riot, or they can start maybe looting and plundering. And in this case, we could
more
support the looters, and
Yes.
they could riot for their rights and freedoms.
For their rights. For their.
Eh,
Appel, do you have any more of those pamphlets that you have been passing out?
Do I have more pamphlets? That is music to my ears, sir. Whoosh. And it makes it makes like wings around me in a perfect like picturesque pose.
I've just got like the best anime bullshit picture in my head of what Pell's doing. Just like
I was thinking of like Wing Gundam.
I pick up that 50 or so and hide them in my clothing. Okay.
Okay.
Brennan, can
You
I?
guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Never mind. Say what
Nope.
you're gonna say.
Continue.
I was gonna say. It seems like you guys are approaching the main entrance area towards to the tower. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
As you get closer, you see this. If that's gonna work. Nope, they're not gonna work. Anytime you want to work.
I really zoomed out.
Ta-da! Ta-da! You see that it is in fact a guard tower made out of logs and stick and rope. It's about 45 feet tall. From this angle, you can see that there are a couple lookouts up there with bows in hand. You can also see that there are various guards milling about the rest of the entrance to the caldera. You can also see the beginning of some tents down here with some light shining through them. That's what you guys see.
Wait, are we supposed to actually have a map?
Okay. Yes. You should
It's
be
in
able
the
to
corner.
top left.
Yeah.
Top left, yeah.
Is there
It
any?
is a large
Oh.
map.
Is there any cover
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
to
hold on.
approach?
That's
Yeah.
why I'm like,
So
what
if you can, at the edge of the light by the guard tower, you can see tall grasses that look good for hiding in.
Okay.
cool.
I would
So-
like to do a Y. I turn to everyone and I say until next time, and then I would like to do a wide berth, like or wide circle around it. Sort of
You want to back out of the caldera entrance, move north, and then head over towards the grasses. Because where the map cuts off right here, this ridge continues up for another 50 feet or so, and then cuts east, which is the outside wall of the caldera, the one that you saw coming in, which raises up 100 feet, and there are grasses that go all along that wall.
Can I climb? Is the ridgeline climbable?
From this distance, go ahead, give me a perception check.
No gutters, man.
4.
Yeah, from this distance in,
Oh, wait, no,
in this
it's
light,
No, it's a 4.
yeah, from this distance in this light, you can't really make out what this wall is made out of, how smooth it is, et cetera, et cetera. You just know that there's like you can tell it's a wall because it's dark in the skyline.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So the footing is gonna. Perhaps I overestimated my abilities. And we should think of a new plan that doesn't involve me going into the open, unprotected.
Well, guess we're not
Can
paying
we-
him any gold.
Do
That's-
like a
All right, so
distraction.
it seems like we've
to
got a
get
lot of
s-
boys over here, but we need to get south, right? Because that's where the prisoners are. They're south of that tower. So how are we gonna get around these boys? You were saying something about distraction, book lady.
Yeah, like, can we do a distraction to the north to try to get the guards over there so we can sneak south?
What
I like it.
what do our
Yeah, I
magic
like it.
cantrip people got? We got anything?
Hmm.
I could cast
Uh.
some sort of illusion.
I also have illusion minor.
Has to be like a good illusion.
Well,
try
if
to,
it's
like,
not
get
major, I don't
everybody.
know.
I don't know. Pretty minor.
Um,
30 feet.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we'd get the attention of that many people. This is a very
on.
big place.
Can
there
anybody
5
make
feet, right?
like loud sounds or maybe
that's what I'm
bright
looking,
flashes or
You can
No.
create a
Hey,
sound
pal.
that screams.
Can you give me an insight check real quick?
Okie
Hmm.
dokie.
Yeah, the minor illusion would be I can make a loud a screeching sound or a lion's roar, perhaps.
That is a 14.
Cool. You having talked about trying to sneak past a this large amount of people, you do a quick head count and you run the numbers in your head, and then you also remember 2 nights ago that they had hundreds, dozens of different raiders attacking Greenest, and the numbers don't line up over the fact that you can see like they have half a dozen guards here in a really large camp. You assume that there are more people here.
Right. So there's a lot of people here, and I don't think that we would be able to conjure a sort of illusion that would draw the attention of everyone in this camp. And I think drawing attention to anything at this point is probably not advisable.
Yeah, that's not a bad point.
Our quest was to locate the camp, to decide on the numbers. Perhaps we could extrapolate based on the map that we have. How many people we see here, multiply that number by how many spaces we can't see, deliver that to the governor.
Ace,
Information paid,
how
go to
many
Waterdeep.
how many pamphlets do you have in your pocket right now?
50, 60.
We need to save at least that many prisoners then.
I
Otherwise
think
they
there
go
is
to
a workforce
waste.
in Waterdeep that is in desperate need of some revolutionary thought like this.
That's not a bad point, but Pell, do you have more pamphlets?
I think these people are
Do
already dead.
I have more
Are we about to get another wing?
I do this slash with the pamphlets, and 20 go around in a ring around my hands, and I do this sort of and they just start showering out of
Now
my.
I'm getting Power
out of my
Rangers for
coat.
sure.
But our goal was not to save all the prisoners. We just have to find the one monk. So we kind of have to go in a little
See.
bit to find the monk, unless we really don't care about finding the monk.
That's also something we could do, is not care about finding the
Well, looking
I
to the
like
south.
what Leah is saying here. Very
Looking
bright.
to the
reading all books.
south. If we can get to those tents without getting seen, we might be able to sneak through the tents. All
Yeah, that's
wimbly
the
nimbly.
key. Yeah. We not all wimbly nimbly. That's the problem.
I don't know what you want from me, people.
All
So
right,
then if
all
we
right.
attract
all right,
all the guards, we's gonna die.
We should probably just go home.
Go home.
Adventure's over, guys. I'm going back to the woods.
But I
We
will
are
give
the
it-
least brave adventurers ever. Everybody is terrified to try stuff.
I will make an effort.
This is a
Discuss the
huge
location.
camp. This is
Yeah.
this is a large town raiding camp full of hardened murderers and kobolds. It is understandable to not want to try to alert the attention of these people.
Could you perchance go and find the dumbest person that you can find, Ace? I'm
Mhm.
talking wicked dumb.
Mhm.
Really, really stupid. Find that guy, some drooling oaf over there,
Mhm.
point him out to me,
Mhm.
and I could try to charm him and extract some information from him. Or her. I mean, women can be dumb too, and they can also serve in a military such as this. I don't mean... Oh, is it hot in here? The point
I don't know.
is,
In the
find
dragon cults, the women mostly just cook, but that's all right.
But
Mhm.
that is called cultural relativism, that we must respect the Dragonborn way, and we must respect the Prime Directive in them trying to achieve some level of enlightenment. I digress.
I'm just kind of staring into the darkness, not really
I feel like
focusing on anything.
I feel like the sun is gonna rise, guys. If sooner than later, if we keep
all right,
talking.
All right. We'll try finding a dumb person, and I
And-
suppose you need to come with me, Hell.
Can you just find one on the very edge and
I
charm
can
him?
also disguise myself. I have I failed to mention, I could make myself appear
Here's
as
what
if
we'll
I
do.
am one of these guards.
You take me. You are one of the guards, and I'm one of your prisoners. We'll go to the prison camp,
Oh.
and I will unlock the locks of the prisoners, and we will start.
I interrupt and say,
nuts.
"Here, take this," and it's a dragon fetish. So you can try to use that to like.
I don't know what this is.
I don't give it to you. I don't give it
Thank
to
you.
you. I give it to Pell. I give Pell the dragon fetish that we found off of
I
like the
don't know.
first cultist that we killed. Maybe you
The last
can use
time-
this to convince them that you're one of them.
Okay, the last time I brandished
That's
a
the butt
fetish
plug?
in front of somebody, yeah, it didn't go
It's
very
not the
well.
butt
but
plug.
maybe,
It's not the butt plug.
I'm not saying it's a butt. Nobody said that. It's
No one said that. We certainly all thought it.
Okay,
Also, didn't we
I'll-
like throw that
I'll
thing
take
away? Where the hell did it even come from? Again? That was kind of weird how it showed back
Where
up.
did it go? Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys go do your thing. We'll hide our heads over here
We'll
and
hang out.
wait for an opening or something.
So are we
oh,
waiting
you'll
for
hear
them
the
to come
opening.
back? Like,
Well,
Ace, what's your
yeah,
plan?
what's-
You're gonna
okay,
like
Yeah, let's
When you start hearing a
powwow.
ruckus, you can charge in. No, we'll meet you. We can see the edge of this tent. We'll meet you here, and then we'll look for the monk. Did you
Okay.
see where I marked?
yes. When are we meeting you there? Like, are you making some noise?
You'll know.
We'll make
Okay.
the call of the night dove.
Hey!
It won't seem. It would usually feel like it's really obvious, but around here they're everywhere. So
Does that sound like a
Sounds,
plan to everyone?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go.
I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
see any way that it could go wrong.
No.
yeah.
I
I'm
just sort of
feeling
move over
Matt.
here and keep my head
there any-
down and just
Just gonna.
take
Is
my
there
javelins
any-
out and wait.
Brennan, is there anything that any sort of like hemp or does anyone have any rope that we can bind my hands?
I'm going to use the rope that I can cut, and then I'm going to keep it severed for you, so you can quickly move your hands if you need to. But if someone inspects it, you can just piece it together really fast.
Okay.
He's
The
got that
mending
magic
rope?
rope.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about
That's
that.
right.
Rope of mending.
Do I need to do a quick tutorial?
Oh, I
on
got
this?
the
Like,
the
put my
hat
hands
of the
out?
vermin.
Okay, you
Tied.
could you just literally just snap it together like a Kinect. Did you ever have those as a child?
You do have to say a magic command word in order for
What?
it to connect.
Okay, so you have to be.
I grew up
you
in an
have to be able
alleyway.
to
We did not have toys, but yes, I'm familiar with it.
learning a lot from you every week. I feel like.
Oh.
So you speak the words, whatever words that you speak, and
Oral cum shot.
I prefer butt plug. I think the butt plug is
Skeet,
better
skeet.
magic
Why
word.
not?
Learning more and more about Akamenos every day.
every week it's something new.
Okay,
Alright.
so yes, from now on, in order for that rope to magically reattach, you must say the command word butt plug.
It's 2020
Okay,
or whatever year it is. We're very
it's
we approve of butt stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we never had. Never mind. Not going to get into that right now.
I'm just saying culturally, it's much more like appropriate.
Yeah, this is a magical world.
All
Everything's
right.
It's also
Uh,
an elfish word, so it's not like it
True.
means the same thing.
I will follow your lead, and then I
Leah,
will
did you
bring
get
to
the staff
action
of
when you get
bird
to it.
calls? The last. Were you
Yeah.
the one who picked that up?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
I have the bird call staff thing.
Just.
So-
I mean, let's just
So-
hold it up.
I'm going to like tie your hands or pretend to tie your hands behind your back, and I'm placing my hand.
In front,
Why?
because I need to pick the lock.
Uh,
of
Oh,
the-
you're
of-
going to
of
pick
the
it when
actual
you
cells.
still. Okay, fine.
Don't
Front, front
Man,
then.
Just
keep the illusion.
watching
Okay.
Frump right now is terrifying. Just watching him like.
And I disguise myself in the garb that I can view from wherever I'm standing.
cool. You are seeing just basic brown leather tunics and armor, chain shirts on some of them. Nothing really descript about these guards standing out, other than the fact that they are standing on guard duty with like spears and stuff.
Cool. And I'm doing that for an hour, so let's step lively. And I'm also changing like my appearance too. Like I don't look like myself. I'm taking parts of all the different guards I see and taking this one's ears, this one's mouth, and
Before we leave, I give all of my weapons to Bashir, except for the makeshift dagger.
Yep.
And I stuff it sort of like in my waistband, where like I think I could seal it. Where like if someone were to look quickly, they couldn't.
Sure.
find that.
We'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
Okay. Just I didn't
Okay.
want to get searched and have them confiscated.
Smart.
All right. Lead the way, pal.
Hope that works out for you, bud.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Now
I'm
you have some
walk-
weapons you can throw at people.
I
I take one of the daggers and
I
start like messing with my teeth with it like a toothpick. It's so tiny.
I kick Ace like square in the ass, and I just start like really committing to like the rough, tough guy.
Yeah.
And like actually hitting him like much harder convincingly than you would if you were pretending to do it. And get on you! And I start. We walk down the path towards where on the map the prisoner's location is indicated.
I don't
Okay.
think we can move ourselves yet, Brendan.
I think we can.
I can.
You can.
Yeah.
I can.
Once again, I have been fucked by Roll20.
It's his terms and conditions. Pierce can
There
no
you
longer
go.
move his guy.
Give it a shot now. Let me.
I
changed
see.
your-
I see. Okay.
I changed your permissions, you know? There you go. Okay, so you get to about right there. Two of the guards come up. They look you up and down. Pierce, I need both of you guys to make a DC, or I'm sorry, not a DC. I need you both to make a charisma saving throw. You are at an advantage, Eric.
Okay, cool. That's good. Okay, that's really good.
8.
20. Not natural 20.
The first guy goes, what do you got here? Looks, I can't quite place your. And the other guy goes, I know that red guy. Yeah. Oh, Samson. He was talking about the raiding the back camp that got left. He said that some strange red guy and a bunch of others were trying to follow us. This strange red guy looks like it. Did you capture him out there? Are there more people out there that we need to take care of? Oh yeah, Samson was talking about that, wasn't he, Clem? Yeah, he sure was. Yeah, you can go ahead, take him on back to the prisoner camp. I'm sure the blue boy is gonna want to have a nice little sit down with this guy here later, if you know what I mean.
Oh, God.
Duffy, do your work colleagues sound like that?
Yeah, it's more of my customer base actually.
And then they part a little bit, and they're like, yeah, no, hey, Johan, come on up here. Yeah, what's up? What's going on, boys? Hey, take this red guy back down to the prisoner camp. I want to talk to what's your name? Oh, I can't I can't place the face. I'm pretty good with faces, but
Wow, you don't recognize Marvis?
Marvis. Oh, you see, I knew your brother, Marvis. Good guy. Yeah, Johan, take the red boy on back down there for us, will you?
My brother Barvis. We were all just hanging out last Saturday. You don't remember?
I remember that. Barvis, he does throw one hell of a potluck. He does.
Oh
Woo,
my!
I don't even know where he was able to find that booze, but man, it's good to
that's
see you.
called the Krispy Kreme Ale. We have that. We make that special with our little. The secret is the orange zest.
Oh, the orange zest. You guys always had your way with all these fancy spices and stuff like that.
Mhm,
So are there Are there any more of them out there? Did you just how did you happen upon this guy? He looks kind of shifty, and he pokes
Would
Akamena
you
with
believe
his
this? Would
spear
you? Can I tell
right
you
in the
something?
gut.
Can I tell you something? This guy is a piece of trash. He had found all of this literature that he's carrying right now, and he was trying to pick off different people and indoctrinate them into switching sides and forming a union. Can you believe that?
I mean, listen, it's tough times we're living in. Forming unions. I'm just upset that this guy over here, and he pokes him harder with the spear butt, actually can read.
Yeah, and I like poke him in
Disgraceful.
the other side, like punch him in the other kidney.
Am I losing HP?
These red-blooded elitists over here saying that we got to read pamphlets and unionize against the oppressors and everything like that, making it harder for us, hard-working folk to be able to accomplish our own tasks. I'm totally fine taking a break when I need it, but being told every 4 hours that I gotta stop and take a break, I'm in the middle of working right now. I'm totally fine. It's not my fault that survival of the fittest means that I'm better at garden than some other people who are just lazy and wants to sit downs on the jobs. You know the people I'm talking about.
Well,
And
actually, if
I
I,
know
if I may, it's,
quiet,
it's,
and he
it's much
smacks
more-
you across the face with the bed of the sphere. Ain't nothing we want to hear from you and your literate type. All right, listen, Johan, take him out of here. And Johan goes, okay, all right, I'm taking him.
No,
So
no.
he grabs Akamenos by the restraints and starts dragging him down the dirt path.
Now, if you don't mind, I've taken a personal interest in making sure he feels every ounce of pain that I can possibly ensure, and also make sure his type never sees the light of day again. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and just follow right here. Okay, it's been good. I'll see you at the next potluck.
All right, all right. You know what? All right, yeah. You and Johan take. You got to at least have two to watch these boys. You're not really certain about the tricks that they got up their sleeves. So yeah, that's probably smart. You're a smart man, just like your brother. I always said that you and your brother were two of the smartest that we had on us. All right, well, was there anyone out there that he was trying to persuade with his devil literate types?
The only one I found, as far as I can tell, there ain't nobody in the next 5 square miles.
Over back on our area, I walk over and grab Leah and drag her off the road because for some reason she has not decided to join us in hiding. Anyway, continue.
I forgot we could move our characters. I'm sorry.
Well, everyone but Pierce can move their characters.
Right.
They go back to garden. They say, we'll stop on by later for a game of cornhole.
Yes.
So I'm just going to control Johan. So he's going to be walking with you. In fact, I'm going to control all three of you until you decide to do
probably
something.
Go ahead.
So you guys just make your way down. Johan doesn't talk very much. But as you make your way through the camp, you can start to see the magnanimity of the situation. Go ahead, give me a perception check.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
19.
Yeah, you lose count after like 50 kobolds in this camp over here, and you can see dozens of other humans just milling around. It looks kind of like they're celebrating and partying a little bit. Once you get past the main entrance, it seems like most people aren't really paying attention or on their guard. They're like, partying.
Partying. Yeah, partying.
Bring you on down here.
So during this time, I'm also engaging Johan in small talk and asking him things about well, how did you join? How did you join the movement? And
he talks about how he came from a poor background, living on the streets, and how it was really after his first real burglary and a double homicide that he committed. That he realized that he wasn't meant for this world and the way it was, and was found by a couple members of the cult, 20 years ago, and he's just been, he's not the brightest, but he's good at murder and stuff. So he found a place, and he also really enjoys it.
And I'm like leering off in the distance, and I assume from there see the big like opening from where we are right now. I don't know if we're close enough or if it's too far in the distance.
The place you came in.
No, off to on the map, it's in the northeast, I think. It's the big hole thing that like it says don't go in there.
That's just like in the east, not the northeast.
Not the northeast, sorry. Yeah, I was going off memory.
No, so this time all of these squares are actually 5 feet, truthfully.
God.
So you are still
Way too
like
far.
600 feet away from that. And there's also other stuff in the way.
Well, I guess I'm just like, you know what's always I'm looking off in the east, and I'm saying, you know what always kind of tripped me up, what I always wondered was what's in there? Have you ever been in there? I've never seen anything.
Oh, in where? The cave?
Yeah, you know, if you get close enough over in that direction. What is that?
That's Resmir's private cave. That's where they conduct their cult business.
Oh, interesting.
Leads you on down here to this big tent. You guys go inside, and in there you see 8 posts with 14 humans shackled to them, laying on the ground, shackled up like that. There are 2 shackles per post, and there's 1 post that's empty. Johan brings Akamainos over to one of them, clamps him into it, and then leaves the key. Doesn't leave the key, leaves Akamainos, and says, "All right, he's here with the rest of the prisoners. Now let's go back to the party."
Well, here's the thing, is that personally, I'm still using the voice. I want to have a bit of fun with that one. You see, I have what you might call enhanced forms of interrogation. And
All right.
I think it might be more prudent, actually, if no one saw me do it.
You know, for you and your brother, I think I can let the guards on duty outside give you maybe they need to go have a smoke or something. Now, you don't bloody him up too much. I know Big Blue's gonna want to have a word with him in the morning.
Oh, you misunderstand my methods. There ain't gonna be no blood.
Ah, right.
Fuck, what the
I like the way you talk.
I
Jesus.
hate this.
This is so bad.
He claps you on the shoulder. You have your fun now. And he looks back. Filthy devil boys. Out here, he has a quick word with the guard that's on duty, and the 2 of them walk off towards the fire over here, where there's as you were walking in, you saw that there were probably about 4 or 5 guards, 1 of them on duty, 3 of them just kind of sitting around the fire, eating, drinking, talking. A couple kobolds as well that seem to be bored. What you see is what there is at the moment. The path you walked down, there were some shrubs. You walked past some really stinky tents that smelled like poop. You walked past people milling around those stinky tents that smelled like poop. To the northeast of that, you saw another encampment with more specifically purple-robed people. It seems to be a lot better set up. The northern encampment obviously is where the kobolds were, and that's just an assortment of tents and beddings and at the moment campfires and boxes and stuff because they're all partying and drinking and making kobold noises. To the east, you could smell cook fires and meats roasting, and it seemed to be some type of I don't know, mess hall area. And then as you were walking past this area right here, you could see a little bit of I should ping that west of the encampment that you were, or west of the poop latrines. As you were walking past, you could see a couple fires nestled into the back over there, some tents. You could see some tanning racks and some barrels with like arrows and fletching sticking out of it. And that is what you've been able to see so far in this encampment. That's only what the two of you can see. The other three of you are at the top over there.
We can only
So
see what we originally could see.
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
So at the moment, because this is where the action is, Pel, Akamenos, you are here. Unfortunately, roll 20 makes it really difficult to add multiple layers, so I don't have the 10th layout on the inside for you. But I will try my best to freehand draw some stuff at the moment. There is a table along the back and along the side. And then there are the that's not the right color. Let's make it a little bit more noticeable. How about that? Yeah, that works. One.
Ah.
Those are the 8 posts that there are really dirty, hungry-looking people. They haven't looked up this whole time. Shackled and just kind of lounging there. Some of them appear to be asleep. 1 or 2 of them just kind of stares at you with vacant eyes.
Pell, here, come here.
I don't. Are you whispering? Why are we whispering? Are you afraid someone's going to?
Just to be safe.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to talk normal though. I'm going to talk my normal voice.
Okay. You need to get him back in here, and we need to jump him, and we need to get his key.
Why?
So I can unlock some things. This seemed like a lot more of things. I really thought it was just going to be a cage and one lock. This might take me a while. All these individuals. Get
Why
him in here,
don't
we'll jump him.
we think of some other way? It seems complicated that way. Also, I think you should do like a. I gotta say, I had the most fun I've had in many a time. I definitely missed the stage. I was born for it. But I think to give you an acting lesson, you should be screaming right about 5 seconds ago. So could you like do some pretending?
Give me a charisma check there, Pierce.
Yikes.
It's a good one. It is 18.
Cool. Your screams and cries seem convincing.
Yes,
do.
yes, that's it. More emotion with your chest in, out, and in and out.
Listen, we sort of underestimated the size of this camp and the number of prisoners in here, which look like they've seen better days. Perhaps we should alter the plan ever so slightly and bring your boy back in here. We murder him. I take his clothes, and then we walk out. Fuck these guys. No, sorry, no offense. No, you guys are clearly seen better days. You're not going to come back from this. And then we go find the monk, and then we get out of here.
First things first, let's just think of a way to get you unchained without, like, the key situation. How am I going to get you out of
I
the
think I think I
shackle?
can. I think I can pick this lock. I do have. I don't know if I can.
You look at the chain and manacles. The manacles themselves. It's all made of iron. It's just like how you would what's the pirate movie?
Pirates of the
Yeah, that's
Caribbean.
the one. Pirates of the Caribbean. You remember when he was like chained up and he just had like it's your standard issue like iron manacles that are attached from here to a chain and then to a python up on the pole. It's a wooden pole. There you go.
Is it easy to just break? Like if I pull it taut, can Pell just break it?
Break the pole? The metal?
No,
the
break the chain.
Oh.
What would
Forget it. Let me see if I can pick it.
Sure.
Um,
That would be preferable.
do you have lockpicking tools on you?
I don't have lockpicking tools, but I have a needle, needle and thread from when I picked it up like early in this campaign. And I've just been holding on to it. So can I use
Mhm.
that?
He said that. He definitely said that.
No, it's my
yes, but you're gonna
inventory.
you are going to be at a disadvantage
That's fine.
to try to pick this lock.
So what do I
because you are shackled
do I use?
to
Sure. Do I use sleight of hand for this?
this would be a straight dexterity check.
Oh, okay. 6.
Do you have any inspiration?
I do have an inspiration. Thank you. I have one
Okay.
inspiration. So I'm
But
gonna
you have
use
to
that
roll
one.
twice no matter what. So you should roll twice and then see if you can even manage it.
I mean, that was a 2, so I have to take the worst one.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll roll the second one, and that's a 2 again.
Okay, so probably
Probably
you're going to
using
get
inspiration?
the 2 no matter what. No, you've got the 2 no matter what because you've got disadvantage. So
Disadvantage,
you're
you
going to have
roll
to deal with
and take the
Inspiration only
lowest
lets
of
you
the two.
re-rolls one of the dice, not like the whole.
Oh,
I thought you could re-roll the whole
You're
thing.
right.
No.
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 At least I don't think
No.
so.
I don't think so.
No.
okay. So then, how do you want me to proceed with that?
Okay, so you can't unlock yourself. Really, really banking on that lockpicking. Okay.
I pull it taut, and
Can
I'm like,
you?
just slam it down. Slam it down on it.
Slam down what on what?
On
Slam
the
it.
on the chain.
Just
On the
slam it.
slam what
Break
on
it.
the chain?
Look
But
at
with
whatever
what?
you got.
Okay,
Bring
I
the guy
could
back
try
in here.
to. Here's a better idea. Quiet
Okay. Yep.
or discreet.
Yep.
I try to put my rapier between the iron, and I can kind of get some leverage to just pop the one next to the bracelets that are on your hands. I could just pop it off with the leverage.
That's perfect. Give it a shot. And I hold it up.
So you go ahead, put the rapier into there. I'm gonna need a dexterity check.
Oh, sweet. There's one thing I'm good at.
Oh, you
That's
just
what I said.
It's popping chains. That's a 16.
Cool. You muscle a little bit, and for a moment it doesn't really feel like you're doing anything, but you readjust your hands and you find different leverage, and you actually are able to bend one of the links open where it was corroded a little bit from rust, most likely from blood.
Okay. And that's just
Can I-
one of his chains?
Yeah,
Is
can
he
I-
only
Yeah,
on
so
there
that
with
just
one?
that popped as you said, he had the manacles right here, which is a bar with that, and it's connected to a chain. You popped the closest one, so he currently has his wrists manacled to an iron bar.
So can I wait, I misunderstood that because I was thinking about my next move. Why are both my wrists manacled to the iron bar, and if he just opened one?
He didn't open those. The iron bar was connected to a chain to the pole, and he popped the link that was holding the iron bar to the chain.
Ah, I see.
Manacles are like two things around your wrist with an
Yeah,
iron
yeah, yeah.
bar connecting the two, and then there's a chain
Yeah, yeah.
to the middle of the iron bar.
Now I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I can work with this. I can kill a guy with this.
Mhm.
I'm just like standing there, just like, yeah,
I can work with this. I can kill a guy with this.
it's fine.
You can get if you get
Bring
behind
your guy
them.
back in
Yeah,
it.
just-
I
Mhm.
wait by the door. You walk him in. I do the thing. We get the key. We pop the key. I
Uh,
take it close. I take
this-
it close.
this may actually work. I'm sad to say. I actually took a liking to Johan. Do you think can you sleeper hold him or could
I'll
you
do my
not?
best. I'll do my best.
He seemed like a really brainwashed fellow, like
I tell you
with
what,
good
I tell you what.
intentions, not the smartest, but he
I
he
hold
could
him
be brought
hostage.
over to the good side. He's just doing his best.
He only
Completely
murdered
understand.
people, but yeah.
I hold him hostage. You take the keys. We'll club him. Non-lethal damage. Leave him there. Maybe tie him up also. Stuff a rag in his mouth. And then unlock everyone here, right? You guys, yeah? If you can keep a secret. And then we'd be on our way.
Is also by the way, is anyone in the room reacting? Like any of the are they still dejected?
Yes.
There's 4 people that are still asleep. Everyone else is just staring at you, but they're still all vacant-eyed. They seem broken.
I say we pursue this plan.
Okay, I guess we're going to. So we're clubbing him. I think that's only in the stories that it actually works. I think we will.
I'm holding his neck. Take the keys, unlock me, then we'll club him. Get your weapon out though and threaten death to him, or else he'll scream.
All
I've
right.
mugged many people in alleyways of Waterdeep. I know how to do this.
All right. I'm going to defer to you against my better judgment. Let's give it a try. I don't see any other way of you getting your hands removed from this manacle.
Yeah, I really should have thought about the thieves' tools before we got in here. But we're improvising, which is something a rogue can do.
All right. So you hide behind the flap or
Yeah.
Or
So
I'm going to
that
come through.
opens up. Yeah,
I'm coming-
here.
I'm coming
on the-
through the other flap, and away we go. Yeah. So I exit the tent, and I
Okay.
find Johan. Which one is he?
He's this boy right here.
Okay. So, hey, Johan, you're not gonna believe this, but I think a man of your taste and your sensibilities will just die when you see what I've done to this guy. Come out and look.
Oh, you shucks! I was hoping you were gonna ask me back in there. I mean, to be fair,
thought you
when you had
might.
left, I
I
was gonna
thought
go take seconds. But shoot, all right, I'll come see your handy. I mean, whatever this super secret surprise is that I know nothing about. Come on, lead the way. Go ahead.
He's right. Let me get this flap for you. Go on in.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. He walks in. And he looks
I
around.
jump him immediately and pull him. And can I hands reach his mouth? Like I
Your fingers are like
Oh, God.
flipping like his cheeks and stuff because they're like flip.
Okay.
Go ahead, make a grapple check at an advantage.
I just love the imagery of his fingers, like him trying, not realizing he wouldn't be able to reach his fingers. And he's just slapping his cheeks with his fingers.
What's the grapple?
So the grapple rules are. Let me pull them up.
We haven't done that yet, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. Grapple.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that's grappled somebody so far.
I'm pretty sure you
Poorly,
lost.
very poorly. Yeah, I actually I died. I went down trying to do
Hopefully
it.
this one is more successful.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
There you go. I'm gonna link it. Well, not link it, but I'm just gonna post it in Loyals. There you go. When you want to grapple a creature or wrestle with it, you can use an attack action, make a special melee attack, a grapple. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you, must be within your reach. Using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack. Roll a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength check or dexterity check. The target gets to choose the ability.
Okay. So, strength check contested by. So I have to use strength athletics.
That is
but he
correct.
No.
But this person
Oh,
can
really?
use strength. Yeah,
Yep.
athletics or
He-
dexterity.
So they can
And then
either
if I'm at
outstrength
an-
it or wiggle
Oh,
away.
the target.
But you,
the target
yeah.
chooses the ability. Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
And so I roll twice, pick the higher number.
Correct.
Do you have
Okay.
athletics? Any,
Yeah.
Are you
Uh,
proficient?
It's plus 3. Yeah, plus 3.
S-
14.
Is
Best
the
of the
better of
two?
the two?
Yeah, I rolled a
Uh,
3 on the second.
So you're able to get the bar over him and pull back, but he's able to take his hands up and grab the bar and push it forward and up and kind of do one of these things. I need you to make an opposed grapple check just an opposed grapple check at this point in time. So you can either
Same
do
dealie.
athletics or acrobatics on your end.
Oh, now I'm on the other side.
Yep.
But you're getting grappled.
Yeah. Okay. Acrobatics is what I want anyway.
Pell, what are you doing? Just
19.
Yeah.
I'm just
Nothing
gonna try to react
He-
after this.
He's watching.
To throw you down, but you're able to like you still have a bit of an advantage because he's like doing some weird thing. So you're able to get your leg underneath his, and so when he goes to try to throw you down, you actually trip him up. He lets go of the bar, and he now falls on his back. And Pell, you go ahead and have an action now. And in fact, you know what? We're gonna go into initiative because that was a surprise round. So the three of you
Oh.
guys are now in initiative.
Okay.
I'm sorry that so much of this is just me and Pell. right
Shit.
now.
No, it's actually interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting.
I feel like out of all of us, the two people that like the whole thing could be about, the two of you are probably the best choice. To be fair.
We're a mess. Especially me right now.
Oh, God.
9.
Oh man.
Is that
Gotta
plus
work.
your initiative?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
you suck at rolls.
I know.
12.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's time to buy new
God.
dice, dude.
Dude,
No.
I'm
You
telling you,
need-
the ones I got at Target for like
This is
$9,
So Akame.
for $5.
You need a new you need a new D20.
Oh, they rolled
Pell,
a
you
4.
are up first.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
God. I don't even know what to do.
Yes, guys, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go get a beer. Why don't we take like 10, 15
Yeah.
minutes?
I'm gonna take my
You
dogs
guys
out so they don't
maybe-
shit in the
Maybe you
room.
can take the opportunity to think about where you are, the situation you're in, come up with a plan or something. I'll be right back. So let's reconvene at 9:10.
But we
Yeah.
can't
Got it.
come up with a plan. We can't like talk to each other.
Listen, in game that you guys have 15 free words out, like when it's not your turn. Out of game, oh my god, please, like this is you talk to each other, figure out what you want to do.
All right. How
All
are the
right.
boys gonna get out of this one?
Yeah, you guys are like super fucked if you don't figure something out. So
This is actually like a
we
really
won't even be able to
perfect-
hear you guys like in trouble. We'll have no
This is-
clue.
But this is like a perfect intense moment for a commercial break. Like
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
this, we know it's gonna come back and it's all gonna work out.
It's just all
just
action.
fine. Yeah, we're gonna find a way out.
Hmm.
right? They would have different reactions. Nope. It was the first episode. I know. And you will. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
hmm
Hmm.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, yeah. I was just trying to figure out what is my roll 20 doing?
What's I'm sorry, what was that, Al?
Just roll 20's freaking out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's roll 20. So, in fact, once we finish this whole segment, I want to show you guys this map and then show you what it did to the southeasternmost portion of this map because whew,
It fuck
boy.
it up.
Oh yeah. But whatever.
What are your thoughts on this convertible?
I've ridden in it once. It's in good condition. My mom and dad take care of their cars properly. I'm have a personal attachment to Mazdas and RX-7s because one of my first memories is driving with my mom in her original RX-7, which she got cricket because the 86 just wasn't. It didn't have air conditioning. It wasn't the convertible. My mom was like, "Cool, it's $3,000. I'm an adult now. I've got to." She bought that when I think I was 17 or 18, maybe something like that. It's a nice car. It's an 86, so it doesn't have all of the updated features that you have in cars now. I would love to see it go to a loving home, which is why I thought of you guys first, because it's one of those cars that was built back in the day when building cars was more of a labor of love than I don't know. I have a bias towards that car because I love it. It's a decision for you guys to make, obviously. So I think it's cool, and I would have told my mom that I would buy it if I had a space for it and if I had the money. But I didn't want her to have to hold onto it for me until I was ready, and I would rather that car be driven by someone who likes cars and likes driving. I don't know. It's a fun car. It's just a fun car. It rides low. You feel like the zoom in it if you get a chance to get out on the road to open up. She purrs. Bye, Sean. I love you. Give my love to the babies over there. She's going to her
You can go
cousin's
back
house.
to your computer,
Yeah, it's fun to cuddle.
Mhm.
This is so sweet.
Yeah, is it? Is that what it is?
Mhm.
It's so nice.
Look at all that love.
Look at that. Aww.
Mhm.
Is Alwick in love?
Ew.
Yeah, you
God.
know it's sweet. You love
Dear
it.
God. When
That's
you've been
a
with
yes.
when you've been with a person for 16 years, it doesn't really matter if you love them or not at a certain point. You just sort of are stuck because you're no longer your own person.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that right, Emily?
We know she said something, and we know it was clever,
She
and you
said
just don't want to
rude.
admit
No, all she said was rude.
Hey.
It wasn't.
That sounds about right.
it. Guys, I am obsessed with Minecraft right now.
Fuck
Yeah. I'm really happy for you.
I really bit off more than I could chew with this project that I'm working
It's-
on too.
yep.
Like,
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
What project are you talking about?
I just picked up Minecraft last week.
Oh, cool. What are you building?
A big old castle.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you're single player, right? You didn't join our
Castles are
server
dope.
yet?
No, but I mean, I feel like I'm ready. I don't know what you guys' like
Whatever you want. I've got the
feel
info.
is. No, I mean, but like, are you guys like, are you trying to do something in particular, or you're just playing all in the same world?
Everybody's building
just
whatever
all-
the fuck they want near
Oh fuck yeah!
kind of the right area. Like everybody's kind of near. There's a village near spawn, so we've kind of all started building like in that general vicinity. But like everybody just builds whatever the fuck they want. Like,
Nice.
yep. We have manors. We have plenty of towers.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said like we're saying manners,
We're
like
very polite.
oh,
Very
super
boy.
polite.
incredibly polite.
There's a farm. There's an
There's farms,
iceberg box. There's
yeah, the
access
iceberg
to.
box. God.
Is it the ice box at that point? Can we just store
Yeah,
a bunch of
it's just
cheese
the
in
ice
that?
box. Yep. Dave's crowning glory,
well-
the box on top of the icebergs, completely ruining the serene beauty of the ice field.
Are there penguins in Minecraft? Because I feel like there should be penguins.
I don't,
I don't
think
think so.
Just polar bears.
Good
There are
enough.
polar bears.
There are. And
I
dolphins.
clearly, I went the route of like find a place that like looks kind of cool and then build your thing on it. But I haven't done like any exploration of the world really. I just figured out like a spot that I
It's
kind of stick
huge.
around.
The
Yeah.
world
worlds
is
are huge.
the world is actually like many times bigger than the Earth. The actual
Damn.
square kilometer-age of a Minecraft world. Yeah, they're fucking massive. I mean, it's like all repeating procedural generation at some point, but so you'll
Still.
once you've seen all the biomes, you've seen all the biomes, but still it's kind of cool. There is
Yeah,
actually a
it's neat.
point about halfway out, which I think is 2 Earths out, that the train generator gets like real fucked up. It's called the Farlands, and like
Okay.
it usually I'm pretty sure on most maps the Farlands starts by just literally like a giant wall of like earth and stone, and it's like literally like a flat surface rising up into the sky of like a giant flat thing of like this should all be underground, but it's just above ground for some reason.
Hey,
It's
mine them
very
diamonds
odd.
pretty easily.
The train generator loses its shit after a certain point.
Sounds fucking weak. Should get
Yeah.
more processing power.
So we also have here, check this out. I run a mapping program. I will put it in here.
It's
I
pinned in the
guess.
Minecraft chat.
So if you click that, you can zoom in. It's like a Google Earth. If you zoom in towards spawn, you'll see kind of like south of spawn or whatever, there's a village and a lot of shit going on there. You on that website?
Yeah. I just need looking at it now.
If you click
Oh damn, cool.
If you click at the like top right, there's also 3D views. You see Wheelie and if you click the surface northwest or surface southeast, that's like different angles.
Oh fucking cool.
Yeah. And if people are logged in, you can like see where they are live and stuff. It's dope.
Can chat with them.
You can chat with them through the
Shit.
web interface. Yep.
This is dope, man. Is this just a big fucking wall that somebody made?
Where?
Do they
At-
stake out their territory or something? Like it's just a big.
oh, the wall
like,
around the
stone-
village.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to protect the village from zombies, and Brendan just like I logged on one day and he had spent 8 hours building that. So
Holy shit.
I had a lot of stone that I had mined up from the forge that I had been working on in the mountain, and I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna go protect this village. I'm gonna go build a wall."
yeah, we were losing a lot of villagers.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Duff's late, so we don't really need him for this point. Have you guys had a chance to talk or think about your predicament and what it is that you want to do?
Nope.
Would the two of you like to have a couple minutes to do that? Would you like to phone a friend in your DM who doesn't want to murder you guys when you're only level 2?
Yep.
I want to hear what's going on in your guys' characters' minds and in your player characters' minds before I offer some insight, because I think that there's a way for you guys to get yourself out of this. I'm just curious
do
what
too.
it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pierce.
I say we murder this guy. I take his clothes. We unlock me. We toss the key in the middle of the group of. Wait. And this is a question I can ask when we're back in game. Is the monk in here? I
You
realize
haven't done a perception check yet in this
Right,
room.
yeah. So I would like to do a perception check. Toss the key in the middle. We walk out, and then you tell those guards that the prisoners are escaping.
Oh boy. I
I'm
don't
neutral.
know how I
Ballsy.
feel about that plan as a character, but I think it's a way out. I think that Pell like saw Achamenos and Bashir, two men he had wanted to admire and wanted to respect, and every time, and like as he was getting to that level in the relationship, they just murked somebody, and it was like really hard for him to understand. But he's now contemplating it, and I think he has put himself in your shoes.
He's been
And he's
inspired.
like, yeah, he's ready to. He's like definitely closer to murder than he's ever been, and I think he's ready to make that next step. So, yeah, he will pull out his
character
rapier
growth
and
right
stab
there.
somebody in the chest.
Okay, so let's jump into it. First to act, as previously described, is Pell. Now, mind you, later on, I won't really give you guys the opportunity to powwow your ideas like this, but it is still really early in both the campaign and in your guys' experience playing Dungeons and Dragons. So I wanted to give you guys
Not
the
Eric's.
opportunity.
Wait, question.
Thanks,
How
appreciate
high
it.
do people normally get like level wise during a campaign?
As long as the campaign goes, it always depends.
What's like the average?
It's so. Can I ask
A lot
the
of
question
ins
one
and
more time?
Like what
Yeah.
what is the average character level for a campaign? Like what do we like get to at the end of the campaign? Like level 30, level 50? Like what is the average that we're
So
like
at the
going
end of
for?
the campaign that I'm running through right now, you guys should be somewhere between level 7 and level 8. The second
Level
the second half of
87?
the
All right,
campaign,
sweet.
yeah, the second half of the campaign should spit you out at the end at around level 15, and then the third portion, which will be a lot more of my own world generation based off of all of the plot devices that have been put in here over the most likely 9 months to get us there. Will spit you out at level 20. Usually there's a soft cap at level 20 because at that point you're basically a god. But I've seen campaigns go a little bit further than that. I think the highest I've ever gotten a character in a campaign was like level 14 or level 15. It starts getting like, you're going to see that it starts out slow, like level 1s and 2, but as soon as you hit like the level 3 to 5 mark, things are going to start progressing because you're going to be start coming a lot more adept at your type of character that you are. It gets pretty cool.
Okay. Just curious because I had no idea.
It's like level 50
You're gonna hit-
or so. Like you're the god.
You're
of
gonna
I
hit
had no
like
idea.
level 11,
That's a
and
good question.
I was
Sophie's
laughing.
gonna be
Yeah, I've
like, "Can I
never-
borrow the car? Like, I really need to see my friends tonight." And
Can I
like
take
level
the convertible,
12,
Dad?
yeah, level 12, she'll be like, yeah, please send more money to my college, because I need something more than ramen." And then like level 13, she'd be like, "Can you please put the deposit on the wedding planner?"
Level 14, move back into the parents' house.
Yeah.
No.
Level 18, Mom, Dad, listen, I love you both, but I think it's time that you looked into a home. I can't keep on taking care of you anymore, okay?
Nope. Pillow therapy before that happens.
I actually,
Hey,
I was
not going into a home.
like
Going into
2
homes
days
sounds
ago.
great.
I was talking to my
Right.
mom, and I was like, "Okay, listen, Mom, we have to have a conversation. You need fucking ear hearing aids. Like,
Mhm.
she
Whoa,
needs hearing
that's a
aids
heavy
bad."
conversation.
Yeah, no, she was just
Yeah.
like, "I know." I was like, "Oh, okay, good. I'm really glad
I'm
that this
pretty
didn't
sure
have
she
to be."
only
great.
hears a quarter of what I say to her.
Dude, she's
Pretty
literally
sure.
like, "What? What?
100%
What?
Emily.
What?" And I was like, I yelled to her off the deck. She was like down below the deck. I was like, "Andrew's here." She just literally didn't even like register that I had said anything to her. And I was like, "All right, it's time for this conversation. I've been thinking about it for a while." I was like, "I'm glad that wasn't hard." She was just like, "I know. I just haven't
Yeah.
done it." Okay, well, do it.
My mom's had hearing aids
Sick
for
of
like
repeating myself.
12 years,
Yeah,
so have her talk to my mom.
it's yeah.
She's got a good pair.
Yeah.
She won't do it anytime soon. Let's be
Got a
real.
good pair, if you know what I mean.
God.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
We all
Yeah.
grew up with her, so we do not see her
Gross.
that way. But
No,
that's funny that
gross.
she's
So-
Nice.
Dude, my mom's a stone
It's like
cold fox. What
basically
do you
my
want?
mom.
Get that?
Like,
Mhm.
I've probably been disciplined by her more than my own mother.
yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
She made me run around a house once.
And you did it too, and she is still so impressed and proud of you for doing it. She will not stop talking about
She was
that
very
one
mad.
time that Alec was the good boy and he did his laps without arguing. It's really hard to live in your shadow, okay, Alec?
She seemed she seemed very
Run out a
mad, and she
lot.
told me to run laps, so I ran laps.
It's our-
Didn't realize
it's-
she wasn't serious.
It's hard to tell with her sometimes. So, Pell, what do you want to do?
I'm going to whip out my rapier in a moment of panic, try to stab him in the heart while he's still on the ground.
Cool. You are at an advantage because he is lying prone.
No, he's supine.
Because he is. D&D doesn't have supine. They don't have that as a thing.
Prone is
Okay,
face
He is
down.
supine.
Yeah,
so
no, I know, but they only have the prone condition.
You should email them.
I will.
so one of them was a critical fail, so I'm glad I don't have to do that. The other one is a 16.
Cool. A 16 hits.
Nice. Am I rolling for damage, or since I'm going for his chest, are we doing?
Nope. Because he is still able to, because he's still conscious. You cannot do what would be known as a coup de grace.
Say that again.
Coup de grace. Coup de grace.
One more time.
Coupe de Grace.
Yeah.
Coup de grace.
Okay.
Well,
what
he's
Emily
still
would say.
taking a
top.
big ol' 9 damage, though. So that's pretty good.
Yep. Without necessarily meaning to, you do stab him right in the heart, and he lets out his last dying gasp, and then the death rattle sets in, and his eyes glaze over as he stares at you with the sense of betrayal that he feels in his heart, knowing that you are the last person he sees, and having such a rapport with you, who has been so kind to him and his brother.
I'm
Death
I'm
Rattle
on
sounds
top
like
of
behind
him.
the shadow.
I've got the shaft like buried in his chest, and I'm like, I whisper to him, Marvis and Barvis, bitch.
Go ahead, give yourself an inspiration point for that.
Shear's really
That is
rubbing
some
off on him, huh?
Marvis is just such a ridiculous name.
Well, particularly because his brother is Marvis.
Listen,
I'm
you
like,
guys
for some reason I'm cool with that one.
name every single fucking NPC that you come in contact with, okay? There are hundreds of people in this camp. I had to generate a name for all of them.
All right, he's dead.
Yep, he is.
Unlock me.
Let's hope he actually does have the key.
He has the key for me. I don't know about these guys.
Do you
Alright.
want to search him?
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. Indeedy.
He has like a flask on him, a pipe and some tobacco. You think it's tobacco. He's got a writing pad, but he doesn't have a key on him.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
He's got a writing pad, though. I mean, he's literate.
Well,
You remember back that when we
bad
walked
guy.
in, the manacles were open, and you didn't see him brandish a key at all, because all he had to do was clasp them shut.
I see. Right. All right, real quick. Can we look around the room and see if
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
if
Or an
Monk is in there?
investigation check, whichever one you want.
Let's stall this.
I got a
If the key's
23 on
fucking in that
perception.
room, oh my god.
You see on this table back here that there is just a key ring with a bunch of keys on it.
Oh, shit.
yes.
You guys
Great,
murdered the fuck
great.
out of that
He
guy
needed
for
his
nothing.
clothes. He needed his clothes anyway. It's fine.
I'm like,
Uh,
I look up after I've seen the light go out of his eyes, and like I realize I'm coming like back to terms with who I am. I'm nothing if not a character actor, so I have to play the part. But as I'm becoming Pell again, I'm horrified with what I've done, and my hands are shaking.
I need you to steady the hands to get the keys in here.
What did we just do? What have I become, Ace?
Yes, I've asked myself the same question. However, not the time to answer it. We need the clothes anyway. Please unlock me, and then I will change into his clothes.
I can't compartmentalize. I'm going to do it. I think that makes sense. I can't compartmentalize what I just did. I can't. I think that was Pell. I don't know. I think it was Pell. I don't think that was Marvis. That was me. I killed that man. Marvis is a thing in my mind. I'm Pell. I'm the guy.
Consider this.
I'm
consider
the
this.
guy.
He has imprisoned all of these innocent people, and he has promoted the recreational rape of them. You killed a rapist. You did a service to this world.
That's gonna have to do for right now. I will try. We're gonna process this later. I'd like to know how you deal with this thing that you seem
It comes and goes.
very comfortable
Can't
with.
really
I'm
control
not. I don't know how you deal with it. I'm gonna go get the keys and let you out now.
So I change into this limp body's clothes.
You pick up the keys. There's a 8. It's actually just one key on there. All of them have the same lock. It's just like the standard manacle lock. Incorporated is the company that makes these. So you're able to look at that. Open up the manacles.
Can we survey the room and see if anyone matches the description of Leosin?
Sure. Go ahead. Give me a perception check.
14.
Nope.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Let
13.
me see.
They all appear to be quite normal humans, and none of them.
Can we
half-elves.
ask? Are any of you Leosin?
One of them kind of like looks up at you and is like, "No, I'm
All right, just checking.
Jerry.
I'm Gary.
Yeah.
Will you?
Jerry.
Are you here to free us?"
Have I changed yet? Can I change?
Like you're in the middle of changing while you're doing this.
Perhaps we will. Is this the only prison? I guess, for lack of a better term, or do you know of any other prisons?
I wake up. They take all of us to the fields to smash rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and then some of us die,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're
Mhm.
brought back here.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get new people.
Mhm.
Every day it's the same thing.
Are there people you've seen at the rock fields that are not in this room?
Yes,
Mm,
they're dead now.
dead now. Yeah, it's tragic.
I'm very
Uh,
hungry. They don't
I
feed
have
us
a
a lot.
plum. I have a plum. Perhaps you should have this plum.
He
I
holds out his
somehow-
manacled hands.
I give him
I
my
would-
last plum.
Didn't you already give? You already said that you gave away your
I had
last
you
two.
plum.
had
I
your-
had
you
two.
had your last
I had
plum.
two. And
Okay.
Are you
I
even
really did-
swindling the DM right now? Or
I did not. No.
Akamanosing
I had
the
two,
DM?
and I said I was eating my last one, but I actually had two, and so I removed one, and now I only have one.
So he brings like awkwardly the bar around and starts just like eating the plum really slowly. The juice is just going down his chin. Him not caring like how just
You're welcome. Yeah. um, uh, I whispered to Pell. Now what?
Your guess is as good as mine. You're dressed like a guard. I look like a guard. We're gonna just step out, and as long as you've got your tail between your legs and something over
Tail's
your
been low.
horns,
Got the?
Um,
Does it have a hood on it?
what you changed into is just like your basic leather armor tunic. There's no hood at
I
all.
cast this illusion on you, poof, and it's a helmet on him that covers his horns.
Is it minor illusion?
Does the
What?
DM
Yeah, minor illusion.
Okay.
Wish I could see what I looked. I asked the prisoners, "Is there a mirror in here or something?"
Oh God.
They don't answer you.
All right. Well, we'll be back in a couple minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, and we'll unlock you all. Just gonna survey the field a little bit and then go outside. And I suppose we should try to search these three. I say to Pal, I suppose we should try to search these. This seems like the prison camp.
Yeah. Well, before we do that, I want to hide the body somewhere in this like little prison place, and then I want to like shout out back over at these guys that are over at the campfire. Hey, look at the helmet we stole from the prisoner, guys. This look at Johan here, and it's like a full
Oh.
helmet. I'm gonna do a full helmet.
Full
Give me
helmet,
a charisma check. Persuasion? Yeah, I don't know. Charisma check at an
Ooh.
advantage. Go ahead.
Nat 20. I don't need it. Nat 20.
Oh man, they fucking buy it. They're laughing about classic Johan always putting on prisoners' clothes after enhanced interrogation. It's just like they start telling stories and stuff like that. They pass around a flask and everything. Look at Johan over here.
Just walking like an Egyptian.
Mhm. Do the dance, Johan. Do the dance. Come on, do the dance.
Yeah.
Johan, that's me every time. Wow.
Oh, guys, peak D&D here, guys.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it because you actually did a dance. So thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess we go back inside and then to hide the body under one of these tables.
Well, yeah, I'm
I'm sure there's a skirt around the table.
This is not a banquet hall. There is a wooden table with room underneath it.
Any suggestions? We could just roll him out the back of this flap and just...
yeah, that's true.
stuff
We could just
yeah.
put him like back there next to these bushes
or like, excuse me,
or trees.
could you move your legs, please? Okay, and were they dragging his body over here?
And let's just like we're not going to release these prisoners. We're leaving them here.
Yeah, not at the moment. Is that okay with everyone here? I think we'll do better if the numbers are stronger with the other prisoners. That's all I say. I just like trail off.
Okay.
The guy you gave
Yeah.
a plum to was like, "Hey man, I've been here for a while. Figured I'm gonna die here. There's women. You think you could like
Jesus.
try to sneak us out right now? Like you're the first people that I've ever seen here that seem like they're not bad. Could you try to help us out? I mean, listen, we can probably just climb the rocks that are south of us. The pretty impassable. Because when they come back, they find that Johan is dead, because they will find him. We're probably all going to get executed, and I don't want that. And I'll scream if you don't let us out. I'll do
Oh,
it.
you have really you put us in a pickle here. What say you, Ace?
I say we, there's a lot of other people here that are in need of a rescue. A lot of people in similar situations as you. I say we unlock them. We come back here. We unlock you, and then we all go together over the rocks.
Yeah, how about you just let us out right now, so when you go get yourself killed, we'll be long gone. Does that sound good to everyone else in this room right now that has the opportunity to escape at this very moment? And there's just like some nods from the people that are in here. One woman's like,
I take out my
"Yeah, that
knife
sounds-"
and I jab it into his throat. My makeshift knife. Anyone else have any disagreement with the plan that I put down earlier?
They avert eyes, and some of them shake their heads.
So I thought. Then walk out into the cool night air with the pretty sky.
Okay.
I keep my face that way, and I just turn 180 degrees, and I just like still staring with that face, going with him.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, and I'm like overly cheery. I'm like, let's see what's in these tents.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can we go to this one? And I just want to like open the flap a little bit and look inside of it.
Sure. You can move
So-
your character. It's okay.
All right.
You look inside. You see it's just like 2 bedroll sets. It's empty. Otherwise, it looks like it's just like a sleeping tent for a couple of guards.
Okay. We're going around. We're making our rounds. Let's go to the next one.
Pretty
Pell,
much
if you-
duplicate of the last one.
Pell, if you got any, then we'll go to the next one. Pell, if you got any suggestions. you
This
can interrupt me.
one has like a table with chairs around it, and like a table in the back that has pen, paper, candle. There's a barrel in there. There's no one in there.
Should we go in and see what that paper says?
I do kind of want to know if the paper's important. I don't.
All right, we go in there.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you go in there. It's just a sheaf of various blank pages of paper.
I take some of the literature out and I slide it in the unionizing literature, and I slide it in the bottom of that paper.
Sure.
And then
Testing the quality of the stock, I find it's not worth my time, so I just leave it aside.
yeah, so we're out here and I like whisper to Pell, I'm like, yeah, so not a lot of confidence for that tent over there. Should we keep walking around the camp and see if we can find prisoners? Or-
Perhaps I should go over. I mean, they think that I'm part of the crew, so I don't see why they would think anything of me just like peeking in the tent really quick, right?
Yeah, they think I'm Johan or whatever his name is. I've got a helmet on. I can go with you, or should I stay here?
Let me go around this tent and let me pretend like I'm trying to find you, like you've escaped me. Be like, oh, Johan, where is he? That old so and so.
I go around the side of this one, like over here.
Yeah, over there.
All right.
Okay. And then I walk over to this tent and I say, where is that Johan? I swear I just saw him, and I peek in this tent.
Oh, Johan playing Seek and Hide again. Oh, that Joe. Every time he gets done with a interrogation, he does like to play them games of Seek and Hide.
He was all giddy as all get out.
Well, we didn't see him go into there, but you know he's pretty good at hiding in a thimble. That Johan is. And you peek your head in, and it's just got like a weapon rack, a couple barrels. It seems like a storage tent.
Oh, not in there. I guess that little camp went over to this tent, and I would go over to this tent. It's over here.
All right.
Like nothing in there, just weapon racks and some barrels.
Us to help you try to find Johan? Do you want us to help us search? He always has the best prizes.
tell him-
for
just
whoever
tell him-
No,
finds him.
it's more
still-
fun this way. You know, it's not. There's only no.
Just ask him if there's any more prisoners somewhere. Just say that you're still hungry for your.
Oh, he
He's-
probably
he's
went
a long
to.
distance away from you.
Okay, I go over and he tells me that, and then I go back and I say to them, "Oh, you know what? I bet he went to the other prisoners. We have other." He probably got all giddy from what we were doing with the other guy, and he probably wants to get some more jollies off.
Yeah, that sounds like Johan heading over to the polls. You can probably find him over there. You know what? Race you over there, because you know how it is. The first one to find Johan, he's the one that gets the eggs. And one of the guys starts running to the east.
Oh shit! I'm right behind you, and I just start walking back to the tent, like over and over.
Yes.
And here we are.
We're gonna put a pause right here on the two of you. You guys can have your own conversation, and we're gonna join up with our three intrepid heroes who have been patiently waiting.
A good
the
idea.
amount of this. It's been about 30, 45 minutes of them being gone.
So
And the three of you are just hanging out up here. What's up?
Didn't they want us to meet us by that tent of kobolds over there? Did they mention that?
Yeah, but we haven't
Yeah,
heard the call
they said
yet.
if you'd know.
So
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
heard any.
still
night
waiting
stuff,
for
and
the-
I'm like,
feeling that. Yeah, I haven't heard a bird call yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm good waiting for a while because like I don't want to go over there.
I mean,
There's a lot of people.
Has anything
There's a lot of-
changed really at all with like what we're watching?
like
with these guards?
composition,
No?
like it's pretty well lit. No.
Yep, still pretty well lit.
People are still partying.
Sure are.
For
The
30
drinking's
or
been
40
going on
minutes.
pretty heavily with the kobolds. Yep.
Yeah, but we know those kobolds.
I'm
30
good.
minutes.
I'm good chilling till we hear.
You any of you guys
Something.
want to arm wrestle? Pass some time.
You know what? Yeah.
The Sivo,
Yeah, Sivo.
Your arm wrestle.
Sivo will take your
All
shit.
right, the 7-foot dragonborn will now arm wrestle the 3-foot gnome.
Go ahead, both of you give me strength checks.
All
Oh,
right.
Please let me roll
Dear
a
God.
1.
Come on,
If
come on,
you-
Sivo.
Break his
You
arm.
never know.
Oh.
That's what Laia is saying. That she's like, if you break his
Yeah.
arm, I'm not mending it.
I'm not doing a damn thing. You better not scream.
Would you
I
roll,
rolled a
Duff?
10.
Okay.
Ah.
rolled a
I get
20.
plus. I get plus
nat 20
0
or-
to strength.
No, it was
so
not a nat 20.
I
No, that's all right.
I get plus
Sivo's
0
like,
to strength.
I'll do it. Ha Poof.
Well, I guess
That was
yeah,
fun.
that's about
Yeah.
what I expected.
Slap you on the back of the
Yeah.
head with the book.
So you got any good you got any good books?
You guys want me to summon a rat or a bat
What?
or a frog
Would
with
you-
my hat?
for the
Are we rhyming? What are we doing?
Yes.
I can
yes,
do that. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do want
All
you to
right.
do that.
No.
Okay, which
what?
one? Yeah,
No,
I
Why?
you know what? I summon a bat with my hat.
Why? What are we doing?
I don't know.
You
Alright.
reach into your hat and you pull
I have a
out
bat.
a bat.
Bashir just goes
and then it flies. So it's just
That was
it
pretty
behaves
cool.
as an ordinary bat would. So I assume it just gets out of here.
That was cool,
Right,
little
well,
guy.
We
Yeah.
need some rabies shots now.
Yeah.
So
Rabies shots in 5e?
Yeah. What about
Are any of these
Ebola?
guys like are any of these guards like wandering at all, or are
So
they
I
just
used
like
one
sitting
charge
where
of
they
my
are,
hat.
or-
No, they're
Okay.
they're posting guard. They're not like they're
Okay, they're not
sentries,
walking around or
basically.
anything. Okay.
They're just
No.
sentries chilling. Nobody's snoozing.
I mean, they're like meandering a little bit, like chatting
Okay.
with each other, but they're not leaving the general area that they're in.
Okay.
Hmm.
Plus, I don't want to have to move them constantly.
No, that's fair.
You should have set up a
Um,
loop.
I don't think Roll20 has loops.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and bring that up with them next time I get a chance. To talk
Yeah.
with their
I will do
coders.
this. If as long as I can like, I guess. Would I feel confident that I can move like close enough to hear what's going on with the kobolds at all, without being seen? Like I wouldn't do it if I at all thought I was going to get seen, but
Yeah. So,
if I can move to like there.
there's the grasses that are
Uh-huh.
hiding. The wall also kind of extends. And
Okay.
it gets so there's ways for you to get like into the grasses, and you can see that there's like some bushes over here.
Oh, okay.
On that you could like probably sneak your way into.
Okay.
Probably.
Guys, come over here. Let's just get a little closer and see what these kobolds are doing.
All right.
So we just very
reluctantly,
quietly go
I
over here,
follow.
and I just basically want
So
to
I'm
try
gonna
to
need
like
a
listen to them.
stealth check from all of you at an advantage, except for Bashir, who is just regular because you're wearing the chain, or you're wearing noisy armor.
I got a 19.
What's an advantage do again? It's been a minute.
Roll twice, take the highest of the two.
That's right. Good deal. That's what we like.
Oh, I actually got 21.
13.
Okay.
12.
Okay. It doesn't seem like anyone has noticed you guys sneak through the grasses and then cover the short distance into the brush that's right here.
Do I hear anything interesting going on? I can understand what they're saying if they're out chatting at all, or just general
Have you ever-
merrymaking?
Have you ever been to a drunken frat party?
Oh boy,
Yep.
sure have.
Have you heard?
Yep.
Have you ever heard drunken frat parties in Kobold or Draconic?
Sounds like I have
Nope.
now.
Yep, because now you have. It is
Okay.
basically just as invigorating as you'd expect it to be.
Man,
All right.
those guys
Well,
are
you know what?
getting it.
Yep. And
I
I'm not
don't
talking
know.
like the frat house where it's like they're the Sigma Pi people. They're like the Delta Epsilons, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it's,
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we still haven't heard from our boys, but I think we're in a better spot, so we can just
Yeah.
chill here for a little
Hang
bit.
out
Better
and chill and entertain
Thought to
ourselves.
be
Do any of you?
seen.
Do we have any way to know what's in this tent? Any you
This-
guys? Can you? You guys
let
got
me
some
see
magic
here.
that'll tell us anything about this tent?
All this right here are
Uh-huh.
bushes that are you can hide in and everything
All
like
this is
that.
bushes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the bush-looking parts are bushes. I painstakingly made that look like a bushes area, so that it would look like bushes.
No, man. Why don't you sneak up there and poke your head under that tent flap and see if you see anything
You know
in
what?
there?
I'm gonna do that. Sibo agrees.
Oh God.
What's going on in that
Just
tent? See if we can get
just gonna-
ourselves killed.
See, but how familiar are you with the Dark Crystal?
Not.
The
Okay.
movie?
Either the movie or the TV show that they did.
Is it-
Because there's a feast scene where the Skeksis are just eating
Feast.
like a whole bunch of. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up.
Dark crystal. Dark crystal feast scene. Yeah, that pops up.
Babe, you're like shaking.
It's with rage.
You were just like,
Oh
That
God.
monitor arm is not very
Okay.
stable.
stable. It bothers me.
So I sit my head in underneath the tent, and this is what I'm witnessing.
This is what he sees.
Yeah,
That's-
more or
that's
less.
great.
All right. That is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good time.
All right.
That's cool. I'm not just gonna. Yeah.
Poke your way on back. All right.
Work my way on back, and guys, they're having an interesting, good, delicious time in there.
You know what? Good for them.
Good for them. Yeah.
Let's wait for our friends.
Yeah. Yes, those kobolds. They are fucked up.
Meanwhile, back at the action. We're back to Akamenos
tried.
and
Really tried.
and Pell.
Okay. I have a photographic memory of that map, and it said murder poles. That must be where they're headed. I don't know if that sounds good to you. If we should be racing off to the murder poles, but
Yes, that sounds great to me.
is
The
that's
monkey over
good?
there.
That's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
It's good for me. I have this helmet, so they can't really see who I am, so I feel, protected, unmarked.
Okay.
Ah,
Also, just saying.
Mhm.
I only have a certain amount of mana that I can use to disguise myself, and I can only do this for an hour before I have to use more mana. It's been about, by my guess, 35-ish minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So, just so you know, can we be quick about this and then make sure I can't be seen after that?
We'll look at the poles, see if our guy's there. If not, we'll either climb the walls or we'll release the prisoners that you care so much about, and then we'll climb the walls.
Works for me. I just wanted to double check. Okay,
time.
let's.
got it.
So we need to go full tilt at those murder poles.
We're
Sorry.
like, But we're not running because we don't want to draw attention, so we're like power walking. Sort of-
Like two suburban moms,
yeah.
like with weighted ankles.
Oh, God.
Yep. Perfect.
Oh, like kids trying to not run at the pool so they don't get
Yes.
yelled at by the lifeguard.
Show us these murder poles.
Mhm.
Guy is already up over there. Welcome to the murder polls.
Wow, some nice murder poles. I like give a bad southern accent.
Guy comes back. Oh, you found him! Oh, Johan, you sneaky son of a gun.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right.
I'm like
all right.
pretending to be out of breath.
Checking prisoners. It's time for me to do my rounds. So y'all have a good night.
Let's inspect the area, I guess.
Yeah.
See if we find our man.
Want to give me a
Yeah.
perception check?
Murder polls.
A nat 20.
Ooh, a nat
You-
1. So
Oh, combo breaker.
Ace, you see that there is a corpse at the pole in front of you, blood over the northern one, and you see Leosin Erlenthar on the eastern one. Pell, you come immediately and start talking to the corpse.
I'm a
So-
doctor.
I walk over to Leosin without saying anything. Can I inspect his whatever is keeping him there? Are they manacles?
It's
Are
the same getup that you had before.
okay. Who has the key between the two of us? Did we leave
Did you
that
guys take
in-
it with you?
I imagine it would probably be me because I'm the one who popped it open for you. Unless you've taken it off of me, you scamp.
I've not taken it off you. Yeah.
This
Is
is
the guy?
Reminder that important things that you want, please add them to your inventory.
Thank you. Yes.
I could not. That's right.
Is he alive? Is he? I assume he's alive. As you said.
Do you want to do a medicine check?
Sure.
Then you have to get closer to him.
All right. I get extremely close to him. Which one is
Okay.
he? Is he this one right here?
Yeah, he's the one that's not a corpse. And at the moment you get close to him, he looks up at you. And just stares at you.
I don't say anything back to him. I just check out his check out the constraints, and then I see that he's obviously alive. So I wave Pell over.
What? I'm talking to this living person over here.
I think this is the guy. This is the guy.
I'm walking over to him, and yes, he seems to fit the description. My friend, are you Leosin?
Yes, I am. You're not guards. Interesting.
I don't see any reason to fool you. The jig is up. You got us. Oh.
I keep the helmet on, and I'm like, yeah, no.
I
guess
don't,
it's
could
an
he
illusion,
even take
so-
the helmet off if he
Yeah.
wanted to?
How long does
You
the illusion last?
have to take the helmet off, and it dispels the illusion.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that I attempted to take the helmet
You can't.
off.
I don't
Yeah,
have.
okay,
I have.
Yeah.
I can do it in unlimited number of times, but I might not.
I still don't take the helmet off.
But also because he's the one that has the illusion on him, he can willingly he can make a wisdom saving throw, and if it's high enough, it will dispel the illusion.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like our guy. This is you want to get out of here?
Yeah, we're here on a mission from the governor of Greenest to rescue you.
Are you now?
What's
Doesn't
the name
sound
of
right.
What's the name of his monk friend that we disrobed?
Did we get that man's name?
Listen, you want to get out of here or not? Like, we know you're the guy. You don't need to know us. We're just gonna get you out of here, and we're gonna take you back to Greenest. Sounds
I have
pretty good.
everything in hand over here. This is exactly where I want to be, all according to plan.
Oh my god.
I
I
have no
worry
doubt
that if
about
I
that.
were to leave with you, I might accidentally be mistaken for a fool and murdered.
What?
What did he say?
What?
He thinks we'll murder him. He thinks
I
we're
do not
guards.
think you'll murder me. I do, however, think that a guard who's had too many libations and is trigger happy with his crossbow might miss his mark and put a bolt in my chest. I have work to do here. However, it seems you have come a long way, so you have a plan on breaking me free?
More or less. I mean, you're so smart, and I bet you've seen it already. What do you think will happen, Leosin?
Well, I think that you are disguised as a guard, and you're obviously wearing a dead guard's clothes, which means that the alarm is going to be raised here any minute. And then, as soon as the alarm's raised, we will be surrounded by even more guards over here. So our opportunities for escape are narrowing. So either you find a way to break me out now, and we all flee towards the rocks and get away, or you stay here, most likely get murdered or captured, and I stay chained up, feigning ignorance towards whoever the two of you are.
Excellent plan. Yeah, Pell, unlock our fine friend.
I don't see any reason why not. That was the plan to begin with.
I'm sorry, I can't remember what you said was going on this poll.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at you guys. Which poll? It's just blood around. There's no lumps of bodies or anything.
Okay.
A few things. That other body, like, could I tell anything, like, about how that other body had died when I was inspecting him?
Multiple stab wounds.
Okay.
He's rolling.
And
Why is Brendan
also,
rolling
I
dice?
get rolling, dude. Unlock that, dude.
I did. I was saying, like, I don't see why not. I started, like,
Oh, okay.
letting him go.
The key enters the lock, but it does not click.
Shit.
Son of a bitch.
Leosin, do you happen to have a lock picking kit or thieves tools on you?
Alas, poor Yorick, I have but my own flesh blood and these rags upon me.
I'm also curious, like, with his whole disposition and the way he's staring off, can we tell based on, like, our own knowledge if he's like a savant, like if he can see into the future, or if he's just like, I don't know, Sherlock Holmes?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh,
Just
that is
Eric or both?
good. I've got
You
20,
can give
23.
insight check. 23. Yeah, I mean, you can. It's safe for you to assume that he's not like a savant or anything. He's just very perceptive, and he saw that your compatriot was wearing a bloodied tunic that had a stab hole in the chest of it. He was able to see through the minor illusion that was on the head. He put two and two together that you had found some way to disguise yourself using similar magic.
All right, sir. Well, I have seen and done a lot to come and get you, so I can't tell. I mean, I'm going to get paid and, like, fulfill everything I need to with or without you. You're kind of a side quest here. So, so
what is it that you've come here to do then? If I'm but a side quest.
I think that's for me to know and you to find out if you come with me. Okay. So, are you coming with me or not? I don't care either way.
Ow.
I let him go by now, right?
No,
The-
you
it
didn't
No,
work.
it
It
didn't
didn't
work.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta stick that rapier in there, dude.
I will figure out a way. Are you going to continue being part of this story or aren't you? I
And
don't
then
know.
You hear a horn over in the southwest. Make a call, and there's a beginning of a general motion in areas of the camp.
Perhaps it's a ruckus. Sounds like a ruckus.
Well, it seems like you're running out of time on options, so
yeah. So
either
listen,
you bring,
here's what's gonna
bring me
happen.
along,
We're gonna
or
try to break these chains off of you. If we can, and
Hey,
someone comes up
guys.
behind us, we're gonna pretend like we're gonna beat you up. Okay?
And us in the corner. Hey, did you guys
Okay.
hear that? That loud horn? There was some
Mhm.
yeah, you
sort of noise.
guys,
Yeah, it sounds like
everyone
something going
heard
on.
that horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
No, it seems like
Yeah, they're.
these
I
guys
think
are
they're
starting
in
to kind of
trouble.
rouse up a little bit.
They're-
Yeah,
You think they've been found out?
So
Just hide in these
You guys
bushes.
really
just
a
want to hang out
shame.
a little bit
I
longer in
really-
these bushes. Yeah.
I really liked Pal. He's
Well, as long as they don't take
played
his
good
silver, I'll
music.
There are a couple of guards moving on down.
From
On the
like, are you
north.
talking from our area or their area?
No, I'm sorry. I'm still on Pell and
Okay.
Ace over here, where the hot,
I was
fresh
just trying to
action
get,
is.
get some hot,
Um,
fresh
It is hot and
bush
fresh.
action over here.
They're wearing like really nice oiled black armor.
Some fancy.
They have
fancy
fancy
folk.
dragon helmets. They seem to be beefy boys.
Oh. The lot of them.
They come down. Halt! Step away from the prisoner. This area is under lockdown. There has been a call of alarm in the camp. You have 5 seconds to comply, or we will murder you.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Simple Marvis is just backing away and complying with
have a
the
step back.
instructions.
I whisper to. Are we out of earshot? I mean, I guess I have a helmet on, so you can't really see if I'm.
It's an illusion, though. It's not a real helmet.
I know, but like you can't see if I'm using my. You can't see my like
Oh,
lips
yeah, you can't
moving.
see is your lips moving. No.
So if I'm whispering, they can't hear me. And I say, "We found where he is. Let's go and get the rest of the party and come back here."
I sure, just as much of a plan as anything.
And I don't say anything. I'm just like, just kind of grunt and like walk casually back to over here. And then, like, how dark is it at this point?
So it's dark. It's nighttime with a 3/4 moon, so you can see. But it's like shadows. You know, it's dark.
But I would like to watch them, like, kind of look over my shoulder until I can't see them anymore, and
Okay.
then start heading toward like one of the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. The DM's like, yeah, fucking whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that.
Yeah. Reveal that map. Oh man, where the fuck is this wall, dude?
Dude, this is a big black square. We've got a ways to go.
So here's the problem. Roll20 just kind of fucked up my import of this map. So the wall actually stretches to about right here. I'm just gonna.
Just draw it.
I'm not gonna draw it, but you can. This hole that appeared right here is. Imagine that the wall connects right here. That's what the gray line is.
Okay, can we climb the ridge and get to the top?
Yeah, so you get close to it. You see that there are grasses that you can hide in throughout the entirety of the wall. You get close to the wall and you can see that it's just rough rock that's pretty easy to traverse. So if you guys want to give me an athletics check should be probably doable for the both of you.
Yeah.
13.
I'm
19.
just looking for a 10. If you have
19.
higher than a 10, you make it.
Yep.
Cool. So it's a 100-foot wall.
Jeez.
Like cliff. I keep saying wall. I'm sorry. It's a cliff. That's on me using the wrong terminology. You get to the top. There are more bushes and shrubs right here, which I'm telling you did a great job on those bushes and shrubs. It's a real
They look great.
unfortunate shame
Yeah,
so you're up top here.
I see some of it over here. That's nice.
Yeah.
Those
We're
some
just
nice
gonna,
bushes
we're just
and
gonna move
shrubs.
you over here. There you go.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of the mind to just keep on moving like around this ridge.
Same, I guess. It's going to take us some time, but that
Yeah.
feels like the safest way.
You don't see any commotion through this ridge as you move. I'm just gonna fast travel you guys a little bit to
Thank
right
you.
here, where you can see that there's a bit of a commotion down here in the camp area, as some of the purple robe and some more guards have shown up here, and they're dragging a body out of the bushes over here, which was Johan's body most likely, because that's where you dumped him.
Most likely. Unless there was another body over there.
Unless there was.
I don't know what you mean by
Unless that.
That is
Weird
possible.
coincidence. 2 bodies.
Yeah, I mean, I assume nothing is in front of us, and we keep on going around
Yeah,
the ridge. Okay.
Up here on the ridgeline, there's nothing
Okay.
other than shrubs and stuff.
Do you think the guys in the tent are okay?
Not gonna lie, who cares? And where I don't know where my character is. Where I lost track of him. Oh yeah.
You're
It's next to Pell.
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just kind of chugging
yeah.
along.
Yeah. I guess we keep chugging along.
You can see over here that there's a camp in the bushes over here that's actually pretty well camouflaged for what you're seeing. It seems like these people know their way around the woods. It's less populated. There's tanning racks, curing racks. It looks like there's a Fletcher area set up over here.
A Fletcher.
You get
Arrow maker.
Yep. We've gotten in some arguments about that in Minecraft. I mean, my roll 20 is just fucking.
You
up
can-
all day. I can't.
You can see from this vantage up here. You can see all of the Kobold camp. In fact, you actually have had pretty good vantage up here of most of the camp. That's well illuminated, because you're like 100 feet up on them.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
Cool. Okay. If you guys want to just head back to the meeting place. Okay.
Fast travel
Yeah.
out to the meeting.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
you make your way to the meeting camp, to the meeting area. You come over by this tent along the side over here. Go ahead, give me a perception check, Leah, Bashir, or Siva.
Come on.
It's late. I've made up Barvis and Marvis. Okay, name different.
15.
I know the DM's job is very hard.
You hear the sound, Sibo. You hear the sounds of people moving closer and closer to where you are.
Guys, I hear the sounds of people moving closer and closer to where we are.
I'm in.
I go.
I echo back. Yeah.
It's okay. It's them.
Okay.
Hail, brothers.
So what happened?
Yeah, fill us in. How was the adventure?
Nothing.
We're just
Nothing
screaming at
memorable.
each other from 30 feet right now, by the way.
No, we're not. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
are.
Well, we kind of are.
Hey,
Alright.
Yeah,
look at that.
Oh, we've
Hey,
overshot.
we're
Oh, we've
like,
overshot.
I missed you so much.
Pell,
Pell
Pell,
actually.
Why are
is
you
gonna,
so white?
Pell is like gripping onto Sibo, like holding him and hugging him, like I missed you.
Sibo, missed you.
I don't know who I am, Sibo.
Are you like
Oh,
picking
Pell,
him up?
Pell,
Holding-
why are you crying?
I don't know. Oh, it's just so good to see you guys.
What happened?
Did you find him?
Fill us
Where is
in
he?
on your guys' adventure into the camp of
Brendan's
wonder.
gonna smoke after this.
It's 10:15. I mean, we're in the last 15, 30 minutes of it. You guys are going to be able to do a wrap up. I'm most likely not going to murder you because you have done a tremendous job so far this evening. So yeah, I'm going to get a little high and listen to you try to describe what just happened.
Yeah.
Why are you covered in blood? Why are you wearing another man's clothes?
Listen, the news you need to realize is that we found the monk that you have so desperately wanted to find. I haven't wanted to find, but you have wanted to find. And he's just around this ridge, all the way around the ridge, on the other side of the ridge, actually.
Why didn't
So
you
more,
bring him
so
with
not,
you?
so not so much just of a just, but like the whole thing, really.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't break him out, and some very intimidating fellows came to us, dissuading us from attempting to do so.
Wait, you got to him, but you couldn't. Why couldn't you break him out?
He seems fine the way he is. I'm very content, actually. Wouldn't you say, Pell?
Yes, he was very hard to convince.
So my suggestion is
what?
of
We
leaving.
couldn't get him to come with us.
I thought you
Bashir,
said he was chained up.
Yes, we couldn't break the chains, which is something that
So
Bashir
that
could do.
wait, so
easily.
he didn't want to come with you, but you couldn't break the chains, but you couldn't convince him to come, but he was chained.
Yeah, you seem to have everything.
Okay,
everything.
just making sure I
correct.
understand. Okay.
What was the loud horn? What happened there?
I don't know. Weird, right?
That's a weird
Um,
coincidence. Yeah.
Pell doesn't say anything. He just hears the horn in the distance.
And I'm like
and-
brushing off the blood.
And the horn is like associated with the look in Johan's eyes as he was looking at him. And the only thing that Pell could like feel in his soul or his character was Marvis and Barvis, bitch. And like as he watched the light drain out of this man and came back to his persona, his real person, and like that's as he's staring forward, welling up in his eyes, but he's not saying anything to explain what happened.
Pal, you need a tissue? You gonna be okay? You're pretty teary-eyed over there. You want to talk about it? Want to share with the class? No.
He's fine. He's
He doesn't seem fine.
What did you do to him, Ace? Why?
It's been a long walk.
Specifically, he does not seem fine.
Uh,
He's staring off
the
into the
good
distance.
news-
It's about a 10,000-yard stare. I
the
don't
good
really
news
understand
is-
why he's crying.
Listen.
So we
had
gonna
to
go
kill a
save
guard.
this monk, or
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay, alright.
I'll stop saying anything. We need to get back up on this ridge, and we need to go all the way around, and we
Right.
can save this monk. Yeah.
But you
Alright.
said there was like some like big scary dudes. So we
Oh
want to
yeah,
talk about that.
there are some tough guards. Yeah. I think we take them.
Listen.
I think we got Bashir,
Listen,
Sibo.
yeah, it's precisely. You got me. There's
Yeah.
like, I mean, come on. I understand when I'm not around, you see a couple guys that looks big and scary, but I'm here now.
No, that doesn't sound like a good plan at all.
I
Negative.
saw them. I think we could take them. I think we take them. Especially if we have Roland. Roland.
Right. Nope. No
Ro-
Roland.
Yeah, I still don't know where that guy is.
Wait,
He-
where?
he never- he didn't really-
Roland?
He didn't
Also,
really say a lot, but
what time is it? Is it gonna get light soon?
Are we
Do we need,
still?
No,
like-
it's like midnight.
Midnight.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's dark.
all right, well, let's go. Let's go save this guy. We're here. He's there.
Yeah.
He's here. Let's go save this guy. We're not scared of a
feel like
couple
we need-
little fuckers.
No,
Yeah.
I am, for sure.
Why?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't really feel like.
I just
dying.
watched you melt a guy's arm off and then like laugh with glee as his like nose was melted off or whatever. You'd like, oh look, I love the skin falling off. I don't really understand what you're scared of
Yeah.
here.
A camp full of like 100+ people coming at me. Can't melt that many people.
We'll go around the ridge. You won't have to melt all those people, and you can stay up on the ridge line. Advantageous. You can fight if you want to. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. I don't think we need the full party to take this guy out.
Yeah. All right. You know what? You know what, book lady? You just stay here. We're gonna go.
No. We need to take her with just in case we do need to, employ her services. But she can stay on the ridge line in safety.
Okay. All right.
So your plan is to just like march down there and get the dude that doesn't want to be saved?
Not March. He
Say
also
trot.
was, trot sneakily. I think he'll come with us, knowing the alternatives. I think we're okay.
If he sees all of us, it sounds like he might be. Sibo thinks he would be okay to come with.
Yeah, especially
the
with
horn-
Roland.
He's still
Is
not
the
here.
horn
I don't.
still?
I mean, is he
Damn it.
sneaky? I don't really. I thought.
I think he's in the bushes all the way over there.
Oh, he's. Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
let him stay there as an advanced
For
scout.
now.
Luckily, he knows.
Yes.
He knows the call. The call. So he's got our backs if there's a problem.
Is the horn still going, or did the horn? Was it like a 30
think it
second
was-
horn?
It was a
Like
just the once.
charge? Pretty sure
horn
that's
of
like a
Gondor.
charge.
Well,
Yeah, I
that
was
would be
thinking that's exactly what the Gondor,
but
like,
that's
horn.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not even
That's
remotely
what I
close,
heard.
but that's fine.
It was semi close.
Yep, ba is the same as like all the 9 other notes that didn't happen. But let's So
Maybe
what
it's
do you
like
guys
that
say
Star
we
Wars back on the-
stop doing the yapping and start doing the trotting and the
the
killing?
trot and silence.
Maybe you won't even have to kill. We don't actually know. But why don't we trot on over to
Well,
Mr.
these-
Fluffy
these
Lips over here?
There's people moving over there. I see some people's movements. We should get
All
some
right, so let's
movements.
go. So let's go. I'm gonna go.
Giddy up.
Trot, trot,
Let's
trot,
go.
trot.
No, we
You
should
know what
climb.
says-
We should climb the. We should climb. We should climb.
Sibo says trot.
All right. So we need to roll over a 10 to make this climb, Brendan.
Yep. Either an acrobatics or an athletics.
Whichever is
Yeah.
better.
I mean, you would inherently know that you are stronger than you are dexterous, so you would know as opposed to using
Yeah.
hits and shit, you would just like muscle your way up. Like
So-
that's that you would know about.
I rolled a 9.
10. Rolled a
12.
10.
I rolled
With
a
your
9.
modifier.
With my
the modifier?
modifier, I rolled a 9.
Can you?
Bashir,
Hey.
can you throw him up there?
Can
Bashir,
Sibo
throw
needs a
him up there.
hand.
Or
It's 100 feet, guys.
Help!
butt plug, and whatever rope was wrapped around me, I could give back to you.
All right, I climb back down. I take
What-
the rope
what-
and tie it around Sibo, and then climb back up.
So like a little Princess Bride action.
Yep.
I like it.
You want what
So
kind of
that's like
rolls you want on
I
that?
So give me a sleight of hand on the knot.
Oh, shit, so
16.
I'm still just-
Cool. And then go ahead, give me a dexterity check on hauling SIBO up while you're climbing.
Can I do an athletics on the hauling SIBO, or is it dex?
Is athletics based on in strength or dexterity?
That's strength.
Then you can just give me a regular strength check, not an athletics check.
Okay.
It is going to be a little bit more difficult because you are
Okay.
carrying him. So your athletics is allowing you to carry him at all.
Okay. 13.
Cool. Yep. You're able to bring him up, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, basically, you have the rope over your shoulder, and you are just, like,
Okay.
with, like, one claw, you're going up, and you're actually, like, using your tail to, like, hold a little bit so you can, like, reset
I don't have one of those.
with the next one.
But
He
yes.
doesn't have a tail.
Yeah.
Oh, then just using your butt.
Sounds
So,
like
like,
Grasping with your cheeks.
straight cheek grasps.
Just cheeking it up there.
Perfect.
Oh, he's been working on his glutes.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Lots of squatting.
All right.
That
So then we
Is why you don't
just
skip leg day.
can we fast travel to where they climbed up over there then?
Sure can, absolutely.
All right.
Did Laya make it up the? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
she did, okay.
I rolled a 10.
All right. Roscoe, give me 2 minutes.
Glad you're feeling better,
No
asshole.
Okay, glad you're feeling better. Stop barking at me.
I thought it was
Fuck
somebody
up.
else's dog.
And Banjo barked as
Roscoe,
well.
sing. Roscoe, sing.
No.
Roscoe, sing.
No.
Roscoe, sing.
Oh,
Speak.
Why am I the
Oh,
only one over
Roscoe.
here?
Because I'm like trying
We're
to figure
getting
out my
there.
map.
Okay.
Because I made a
Yeah.
really big map.
I
We're
love
avoiding
it,
most of
Brendan.
it,
I love it.
thankfully.
I'm glad that you made a map this big.
Yeah, thanks for taking all this time. Sorry, we're avoiding most of it.
I made this map for me because I love making maps, and I'm glad you guys can enjoy it.
All right.
It is
Can we-
actually to scale. That's the thing about it is the map that I gave you is from like that's exactly what this is right here. So the size scale of like the 300 feet. That's why it's so big. It's because this is a huge place.
Can we see what's going on over here? Probably not. There's not really any light.
See what's going on
Right.
over where? I'm sorry. Can you ping it?
I'm pinging.
Yeah,
The
from
murder
this distance
balls.
you can't really see what's going on.
Okay.
Even
You-
for us with
I-
dark
can see-
vision.
You can see a little bit because like 100 feet away and to the southwest and like 80 feet away are some pretty big bonfires. So they are casting like light,
Okay.
low light out to about that area right there.
Okay.
And there's also some. Oh, I should probably reveal these as well because this is actually what you can see because this is pretty well illuminated. This up over here as well.
Ah, okay. That's a big old tent.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a big old tent.
Master tent.
So how many? Did anyone actually count out the squares? Is it actually 260 or whatever?
Yeah, it's 250-ish feet from
Is
here
that
to
actually
there.
correct?
Yes.
It's
what
up
Brendan
250
that's what Brendan
feet
keeps saying
as a
by its 2
horizontal.
scale.
Okay.
And it is you're also 100 feet up. So your direct line to them is closer to whatever a squared, b squared, c squared is for that hypotenuse right there. I don't know how to do the math in my head of that, but it's probably around 350.
Okay.
You triangles, you know, you got the Pythagorean theorem to get the distance of the hypotenuse
Yep.
based off of the.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm gonna climb down the cliff.
And be stealthy.
Well, yeah.
You
Sounds
Go
like
ahead.
Great plans.
All right.
You make it to
We
the
all-
bottom of the cliff. You are in tall grasses that are completely obscuring your body.
Cool.
And it's stretching about 15, 20 feet out from the wall before it like starts moving into just regular grass. It's like a big clump of grass.
Right. I go to like the as far as I can, still just trying to see like what's going on over here. Like, what are these big boys that they were talking about?
Yep. So from this distance, you have dark vision.
I do not have
No.
dark vision.
Everyone else
Doesn't.
does.
He's
I'm the
the
only one that
only
doesn't.
one.
You can make out that there are shapes standing around a taller shape that seems to be at one of the poles.
Okay.
Are we all
They
going with
seem
them?
to be
Is
humanoid.
nobody coming with
They're
me?
about
Yeah.
they're about 5 to 6 feet tall, maybe 6 to 7 feet tall. It's hard to tell from this distance.
Bashir turns around,
I dropped down. Yeah.
not realizing nobody's with him, feeling much like playing Reinhardt in Overwatch.
Where's my team?
And then sees that they're catching up. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, there
Can
they
any
are.
of you, those of you, what do you see with your elf eyes?
I have, well, with my gnome eyes, what do I see? What do I roll? I have dark vision.
Cool. So you can see. I think it's 120 feet out.
I'm double checking my whatever bullshit.
200.
I can
Cool.
see.
So you.
Yeah, it's only 60 feet for me.
Well, can
Oh,
we see it like in this black? Is this like black because the Mac messed up, or can we not actually see? Okay.
Nope. You can see this.
All right.
because I'm a forest now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through and reveal just an area of this map for y'all.
So, Pal, you not joining us? Anybody see Pal? No Pal?
I don't know what's
I'm
going
up
on
top.
with him. He kept crying. I don't really understand. I don't really
Yeah, me
understand
neither.
what's with a grown man crying.
Yeah, it was weird.
Good.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have feelings.
Do you
don't
do you
judge
have any idea why that was going on, Ace?
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell
Yeah,
you.
I feel like
thing.
you
So
would. Okay.
you guys with dark vision, because of the braziers that are illuminating the master tent over here, this large bonfire, there's enough illumination coming from behind the profiles of this area that is actually, to you, seems like well lit from the back. So you can make out the shapes and outlines of these distinctly, and you can see that there are 3 large poles. There's a person chained to one of the poles, and the profiles of what you could, from your distance, you could easily make out 3 distinct profiles. Maybe there's 5 if there are 2 more standing directly behind 2 of the profiles, which either they're really big boys or it's like 2 profiles. And because of this campfire over here, there's a little bit of light that it extends out to about right here, and then providing low light to this area. So you can make out that this person is wearing very ornate black armor with some type of serpentine scaling on it, along with a very ornate helmet with what looks like 2 profiles coming off the top and like another one coming out the middle. You can't really make out more detail about that, and you can see that this person glints with a deep bluish purple hue that really stands out as a sheen or a glimmer on its body.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
can anybody see anything or?
Yeah, there's for sure 3 pretty big dudes, maybe 5.
Some things over there,
With some good armor on for sure.
no doubt.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. To say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm seeing some stronks over there. Some very stronks.
Do we really need the monk? Are we sure?
And that's what I've been asking from the beginning.
Pretty sure we need the monk if we can get the monk. So I just kind of like
we can get the
start
monk, though.
moving
What are
this
you doing?
way. I start moving this way, like trying to make sure I don't, get seen at all from these guys over here. And going very slowly, just trying to see because these descriptions aren't really helping much at all.
Can you give me a stealth check?
Alec, I said
14.
170 feet. Whew.
Okay. You get closer, and you can see that there are in fact 5 people standing around a 6th figure attached to a pole. You can see that one of the figures is shimmering with the reflection of blue scales, and then the other 5 have a very like almost like a starlight black. They have the edges of them have like this bit of a glow of the reflected distant firelight. They seem to be about 6 feet tall, and they do appear to be wearing some type of elaborate helmet or headpiece.
I turn to Ace and I'm like, "Oh, it's that. I think that's that big fucker from before, the one that
Is
he
Ace
ran
near
away." Oh, I
Nope,
thought he
nobody
was.
near you.
Oh,
Yeah, I no,
Oh, no,
I
it's
guess
okay.
I can move up. Yeah,
Uh,
I hear you.
oh, it's that big fucker from before, the one that ran away when when I fire breathed him in Greenest.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
that
that's
sounds
him.
familiar.
I think it's that guy. What are they doing up there? Why are they defending Luscious Lips so much?
He's not that important, dude. We should definitely get the entire party involved in this. We cannot take them without them.
Yeah, and earlier I sort of while carrying Sibo, I kinked my back a little bit, so maybe now is not the time to engage with that guy. I could totally take him, for sure, no problem. But with my back the way it is, just blame Sibo. Really, it's really his
Yes.
fault.
Gladly,
so-
yeah.
I guess we'll have to leave for now, but we'll get him next time, I think.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever you say. And then I
Just kinda-
walk
kinda-
back. Yeah.
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 And then relay to them what we saw, that it was the big fucker and that my back hurts, so therefore maybe we can't engage with that guy at the moment.
At this time.
So it's 10:35.
I believe we are all getting tired.
I think that this is a really good place to call it. I think. Great job, everyone. Again, you guys have found such wonderful ways to make this D&D campaign so unique and fun and just a blast. Like I look forward to this every
I do
week.
as well.
This is great. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did because man,
I
that
did.
was
Yeah.
good.
I'm a
I
little
do-
curious.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Why? What was the context of you linking this Dark Crystal video, which is disgusting, by the way?
So that's
Sibo poked his. Oh, go ahead,
Sibo.
Sibo.
That is what Sibo witnessed when he decided to investigate the tent over there.
Okay. It was the tent
It is-
full of partying kobolds, and that's what.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Horrifying.
So I need
So-
to
I hadn't
actually
looked at it,
watch
yeah.
the video then, because I didn't. So I'm just
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
need
I
to.
To be
watched
honest,
that.
I'd watch it if I were you. I mean,
So the thing
that.
is,
You want to know what
I-
people saw?
I never liked The Dark Crystal as a movie when I first watched it, and then sat down and watched the newer Jim Henson series that they released. It's incredible. The puppeteering is great. The story is rich. It almost makes me want to go and watch The Dark Crystal, but I'm probably not going to.
I would never watch it after watching that video. I will never watch that movie.
Yeah. I played the game that came out earlier this year, though.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
was
good.
that
Yeah, the
good?
game. I didn't know that.
It's fun. Yeah.
Is
It's a
it based
tactics
on
game.
that, like that realm?
It's based on the series. It's based on the
Okay.
Netflix series, and it's pretty good. Yeah.
Is that the German series that's like Stranger Things but for adults?
Dark.
Oh, that's dark. Okay, that's
Yeah,
what it is.
Sean's been watching that. She got like 3 seasons in, and she's like, I can't do this anymore.
it
It's all in
too dark?
German.
Oh.
No, it's just she's like, it's so hard to like follow. You need to like focus your brain onto it. And I was like, cool, I get it. I don't care. I haven't really watched it, so
Mhm.
Cool.
that's my story
Cool.
about Dark. Yep.
Yeah, stick with it.
Dark Crystal's gross.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brendan. Thanks for being a great
Thanks
DM.
for coming, guys.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
fun.
my pleasure.
Yeah, shit. Sorry about it becoming the Ace and Pell show there
Yeah.
for a
That didn't bother
That
me
was,
one
majority
bit.
to
of
be
it,
honest,
but-
it was funny.
No, it was
That didn't
good.
bother me one bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, you guys really did do a great job playing your characters and fleshing it out, and like coming up with stuff. For the very least, I want to give the two of you an inspiration. Die for that. That was a lot of role play, heavy lifting, and it was great.
Sweet.
Nice. I think I have like
Mhm.
3 inspiration at this point.
Done
I
some
need 'em.
inspiring stuff.
Back to 1. But it helped. All right. Well, catch you guys next week.
See ya.
Yeah, man.
Peace.